Ace 2, and the sophomore Wiggins completing 57% of his passes, almost 2,000 yards.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Good evening and welcome to our final video broadcast of the Falcon season. We will have the playoff games in the Dome should they get there, but they will only be audio, and we cannot show any video in the Dome. That is the rules. We do appreciate our sponsors allowing us to do video for all of our postseason. That is North Star Community Credit Union, our postseason sponsor. We also want to thank our pregame show sponsor, Gordon's Body Shop, our scoreboard sponsor, United Bank of Iowa, and our OABCIG sponsor, Swanson Insurance, Hoffman Agency, Holstein Senior Living, Zimmies, Schmidt Insurance, Rex Chevrolet, Evertech, Holstein Manufacturing, Beckman Motors, and the Bloyer Agency. My name is Michael Earl. I am joined by Dan Doetzler. And Dan, we have a game tonight between the two Falcon squads as they are vying for a chance to go back to the Unidome. Last year, the West Sioux squad fell to West Lyon, the eventual champion in 1A, in the semifinals in the Dome. Falcons obviously went on to win the 2A state title. So two good teams, two traditionally good teams who have been in this position before. Should be a good game tonight.
Oh yeah, it should be exciting. When we say Falcons, we can't be wrong tonight.
Oh, that's right.
But two playoff season teams, pretty high-powered offenses on both sides, and it's going to come down to who can stop who for the win. One common opponent throughout the year. Both teams played Spirit Lake early on. I believe West Sioux played them the first game of the year and came away with a 14-7 win, and we had a 27-21 win. So common opponent. Both teams won by similar margins. So passing team in West Sioux. We'll see if they can defend our 5 wide out, but. Other than that, it should be a good one.
There's one other common opponent, obviously last week's opponent for the West Sioux squad. Last week for OABCIG, they took on the squad from Western Christian. They were able to get the victory 41-14, and earlier in the season when West Sioux played that same team, they were able to get a win 38-31. So a little bit of defensively, you see some different numbers. And just go through this here, something that I noticed. You see the first game, they play Ridgeview, no points allowed. Then 21 points against Spirit Lake. Now keep that in mind. That was 27-21 win. After that, 54-0, 55-7, 63-14. Underwood got to 22. Those are the only two teams to score above 20 points against this Falcons defense. As much as you talk about the offense, when you go through a whole season and you've had two opponents that got a top of 20 points, that defense has been playing pretty good. Yeah. And a lot of the time, that defense has only played one half with the starters.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Most of those points in those other big games came against reserves, second-level reserves even. So the defense, by all standards, has measured up real well this year, and last week against a good whole Western Christian team, played outstanding. Kept pressure on them constantly and limited the run game, and huge.
Well, we are also broadcasting, in addition to our Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast, on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee. Want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in up in the Cherokee area on KCHE. Go through our starters. We're going to do that in just a moment, but first we're going to take a 30-second break and be right back here in Ida Grove for the matchup between number 1 OABCIG and number 4 West Sioux. Falcon versus Falcon on way to state.
As you cruise through downtown Odebolt, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hard-working insurance for hard-working people. Have you visited swansonwithyou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odebolt, online at swansonwithyou.com.
Let's enjoy a great night.
All right, let's start off with the starting lineups on the West Sioux offensive side of the ball. They start number 10, Dylan Wiggins, sophomore quarterback, 6'1", 175. Carter Boltman is a sophomore running back, 6 foot 165. Brady Linnett is a sophomore halfback, 6 foot 195. Aiden Schwiesau is a junior wide receiver, 6 foot 160. Caden Buddy is a senior wide receiver, 6'2", 195. And junior wide receiver, 5'10", 150-pound Van Belagoin. That's a Blake Van Belagoin. Good luck on that one. I'm going to try my best. For the offensive line, they have left tackle, sophomore, 6'2", 215, Ashton McMillan. Left guard is senior Dakota Allen. He is 6 foot 205. The center is 5'11", 215-pound junior Mario Duenas. Jordan Reeder is the sophomore right guard, 6'2", 200. And Chris Schmidt is the senior right tackle, 6'4", 225. Going against that Falcons defense that includes Cooper DeJean, the senior safety at 6'2", 205. Becca DeJean is going to start alongside his brother. He's a sophomore safety, 6 foot 173. Zach Heemer is a junior inside linebacker, 6'1", 177. Easton Harms is a junior cornerback, 6'1", 182. Josh Peters joins him on the outside, sophomore cornerback, 5'10", 143. Trayton Kohler is the outside linebacker. He is 6'2" and 159 pounds. Left end Carter Hofling is a 210-pound sophomore. The right end is Andrew Schulte. He is a junior, 5'9", 155. Ethan Sheaver is the inside linebacker, 5'11", 201. The defensive tackle, Vince Hofling, sophomore, 6 foot 235. And Gio Ehrig is the outside linebacker, headed on the right, and then we printed it again. He's outside linebacker, 6'3", 185. We're going to have our national anthem here in a moment, and we will keep the offensive lineups going here. We're going to do some more announcing. For the Falcon offense, they're going to start Cooper DeJean at quarterback, sophomore Griffin Dearson, 6 foot 210-pound running back. Cam Shark, he's a senior wide receiver. He is 6'4", 169. Colton Knopp, senior wide receiver, 5'11", 148. Gabe Winterroad starting tonight. He's a sophomore wide receiver, 5'5", 137. Keaton Railsback is a junior left tackle, 6'1", 165. Luke Swanger is a sophomore left guard, 5'11", 224. Alex Clark, senior center, 5'10", 170. Kyle Spots is a sophomore right guard, 5'11", 230. And Ethan Sheaver is the junior right tackle, 5'11", 201 pounds. They're going to go against the defense for West Sioux, and that is Brady Linnett. He is a sophomore middle linebacker, 6 foot 195. Caden Buddy, a senior inside linebacker. Aiden Schwiesau is a junior cornerback. Safety Van Belagoin, Blake Van Belagoin is a junior, 5'10", 150. Levi Copeman's is the outside linebacker, 5'9", 170. Carter Boltman, sophomore outside linebacker, 6 foot 165. Ashton McMillan, sophomore nose guard, 6'2", 215. Joshua Cervantes is a senior inside linebacker, 5'10", 195. Gustavo Topete is a junior, 5'8", 220. Chris Schmidt is a senior right end, 6'4", 225. And Juan Topete is a left end, 5'8", 195-pound sophomore. We're going to have the national anthem here in just a couple moments, but before we get into that, one thing that is the difference in this game is the experience at quarterback. You have a senior on one end, a sophomore on the other. Now, sophomore has played all year, so obviously if you're going to play a sophomore, you want to do it early in the season, but still there is a little bit of that experience factor on a chance to go to state.
Yeah, most definitely, and their sophomore did learn from one of the best up there, though, in Hunter Deckers, who graduated last year, and he's at Iowa State right now, so we'll see if that comes into play.
All right. Well, we got the national anthem. We'll be back in a moment.
Up next on 92.9.
All right, we're getting ready for a big game tonight. Falcons versus Falcons, OABCIG taking on West Sioux. So if you're watching on TV and you see Falcons on the bottom of the screen, if it is red, then that Falcons score is West Sioux. If it is purple, it is OABCIG. Now, it's something Hannah was worried about, so we're going to make sure we understand that. Purple, OABCIG, red, West Sioux. Of course, the Falcons are going to be in their home purples with black pants, black helmets. The West Sioux Falcons are going to be in their white road unis with the red trim and the red helmets. Wind tonight is probably going to be a factor, much like it was last week. It's blowing right to left across your field, so from the south end zone to the north end zone, and it's pretty stiff. I'd say close to 20-25 miles an hour, steady wind. It's going to make a big difference whether you have that with you or against you as you're on the field.
Yeah, basically with two passing teams tonight, that's going to come into play big. So
last week there were a couple passes Cooper had into that wind that hung up a bit, and when he did, those were those two interceptions he threw. That's an area where there's a little bit of concern. Turnovers, you can't have those early, but I think more importantly, a clean game penalty-wise for the Falcons. If they can come out and play clean football, they are hard to beat.
Yeah, I didn't see the penalty totals last week, but it was too many. Definitely have to clean that up tonight against this West Sioux team.
So we're going to go out and we'll see who's going to get the football first. Obviously, with two offensive teams, odds are if you win the toss, you're going to want to take the ball.
Most definitely, yeah. We've talked about our defense, Mike. Ethan Sheaver and Gio Eric have had monster seasons. And then the cornerbacks, Josh Peters and Easton Harms, have played really well back there. So, and I don't mean to leave anyone out because that whole unit has played really good. But
yes, they have.
But
and if the linebackers are playing well, that means the defensive linemen are taking care of the offensive linemen to let those guys make the plays.
Yep, absolutely.
The one area that concerned me on the defense, and that's the area where you're giving up yards, is right up the middle.
Yep.
It's not a big defense, but I don't think that's going to be as big a concern against this team. They may come out and run up the middle every time, so that's always possible, but that's not their style when it comes to West Sioux. They want to throw the ball. I think a spread-out team is something that the Falcons have a better chance with. They play it against it every day in practice.
Yeah, most definitely. Wiggins has thrown for around 2,000 yards, so Cooper has thrown for short of 2,500, so it should be a good matchup.
It's hard to compare those two because Cooper's 2,500 yards came at about half the time.
Yeah.
He's only probably played in 3 second halves.
That's a good point.
So when you really look at his touchdown total, he's got close to 50 touchdowns this year, and really he's only played half the games. A lot of these other teams got to play into the second half more than that. You look at even last week when they were playing against the Hull Western Christian team. The Falcons are going to be receiving the kick here. There were about 3 or 4 drives where that wasn't going to be an issue with him getting points or any stats. So they are going to kick with the wind. Falcons are going to receive near their north end zone, run into the wind going the other way. Again, we want to welcome you to all of our KCHE AM 1440 listeners up in Cherokee, also to our Fuller Digital Solutions listeners. And a big thank you again to our North Star Community Credit Union sponsor for making our video possible. Kick is to ball in the air. Long kick is going to go through the end zone, assisted by that 25-mile-an-hour wind, and Falcons will start at their 30-yard line.
Hey, it was good to see Colton Knott back out there. He missed most of the game last week, but dinged up a knee, so
keep an eye on that knee.
Back.
And it looks like Trustwells is out tonight.
Yeah.
And that means that we're going to see a couple of players that have played good minutes in Winterode and
Trayton Kohler.
Trayton Kohler also.
Yeah, Beckett DeJean's going to, looks like, fill that spot on defense. So
Trips left, twins right. Cooper taking the snap, looking to his left. Now he's going to roll out of the pocket towards his right. Going to fire down the field. Has a man on the sideline. It is caught and out of bounds. Gabe Winterode comes into the game with the starters and makes the first catch of the game for a first down.
He was standing down there. You could see him hopping up and down. He just wanted the ball really bad.
When he was on your baseball team, it was always hard to throw a strike to him. He's not the biggest kid out there. I think he just got lost in the watch. He got a first down. Quads to the left, one on the right side. As Cooper's in the shotgun again, ball at the 34. Looking back to pass again. Now rolling out, has a man down the right side. Sharkey catches
one-handed.
Not much on the gain, maybe 1 yard, but still a beautiful catch.
second down and 9.
Good start for Cooper, 2 for 2.
2 pass plays to start. He's got Twins on his right, trips to the left with DeJean right on the left tackle. He stays into block. Now Cooper's going to run. He gets out past the 35, and he's going to get taken out of bounds at about the 37, 38-yard line.
About a 2-yard pickup.
We'll call it 3. It brings up a short 7 or a long 6, depending on how you look at it. They got to get out just past the 44, and the ball is just short of the 43. Again, they've got quads out to the left side, 1 on the right side. Cooper's in the shotgun. Defense favoring out to that left side. Cooper rolls that way. Now looking down the field. He's coming back to his right, trying to get around the end. He does. He's past the 35, cuts back inside to the 40. Fighting forward, and he's going to get to the first down.
45.
Out past the 45-yard line. Pick up about 8 on the play, and it is a first down for your Falcons. Second first down of the drive.
Busted play. It looked like Cooper was going to have trouble getting to the marker, but somehow got there.
Yes, he did. So it'll be first and 10, ball at the 45. Trips left, Twins right. Ball on the right hash. 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. Going against the wind here. Rushes on, has a man. It is caught and out of bounds to DeJean. Pick up maybe 1 on the play. So just a 1-yard gain, short one. Right now, West Sioux is hanging with those receivers on the cutting routes.
Yeah.
Make it a gain of 2. Trip left, Twins right. Ball's again on the right hash. Cooper taking the snap. Has time this time.
Rush.
Looking downfield, has it
Got
down.
a man, Easton.
Harms has the catch at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
53-yard.
Into the wind, 53-yard bomb. Harms was ran away from the defender, able to cradle that and break 1 tackle into the end zone.
That ball was straight into the teeth of the wind, too.
Just knew exactly that distance he had to get, and Harms ran underneath it. So Wareham's out there. He's been great all year as a kicker. Cooper holding. 6-0 the score. Falcons up early. You are watching Fuller Digital Solutions. You're also listening on KCHE in Cherokee. Kick is up, and it is good. No good. Missed to the right. So a kick is missed. It is 6-0 Falcons. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in a moment.
Larry Beckman Motors in Odeboat is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odeboat.
All right, back to action here as the kick into the wind looked like it got hung up and pushed off to the right a little bit. Kind of like my drives when I'm going into the wind. The fairway is the safest place to be at that point, and I think that one just barely missed outside. But the score, nonetheless, 6-0 Falcons, as they were able to get down the field in a total of 1 minute and 10 seconds to get in the end zone.
Yeah, 6 plays on the drive, 4 pass completions, and a couple rushes by Cooper.
And that taken off the top of the defense makes them think the next time they get on the field, and that might open up some of those shorter routes. So the Falcons are going to have to kick. This is a part of the game where we get a little nervous here.
Yep.
They're going to be kicking into the wind again. It is going to be a high kick.
End over
checking
end.
up at about the 20, bouncing
Cover
back,
it,
and
open.
It is caught
Falcons
by the Falcons
got it.
football.
Cam Sharkey.
Sharkey down at the 20. I don't think you can
line.
advance a kick onside.
Right.
So it's going to be Falcons football at their 26-yard line.
Yeah, 25 or 6.
Yeah, but he caught it. Cam Sharkey did. It just kind of bounced right to him.
Yeah, West Sioux kind of was caught off guard there. 27-yard line.
Big play for the Falcons, and that's a momentum shifter after a score. Now Cooper's back out there. Ball's at the 26-yard line. He's got 4 receivers out to his left side. On the right side, just the one.
Sioux already leading 6-0. Maybe a quick strike and
DeJean looks to run it up the
Cooper's
middle.
gonna
He's
keep
got a little
it.
bit of room.
He's
Makes a
got-
man miss.
he's
He's into the
gonna
end zone. Touchdown, Cooper DeJean. 26 yards, back-to-back plays, and the Falcons have 2 touchdowns.
Talk about quick strike,
Well,
Mike.
that was 9 seconds.
53-yard touchdown pass from Easton, big play, and then Cooper 26 or 7 yards up the middle.
As soon as he was through the line, he was gone, untouched into the
Yeah,
end
it
zone.
was wide open back there.
Well, Wareham doesn't have a chance to worry about what happened. He's out there again 1 play later. Snap back, spot down, kick up, and it is... Ooh, that might have been no good, too.
No good either.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
wow.
Snuck on through, so it is 13-0. Falcons on top. A big thank you to our sponsors tonight, including our postseason sponsor, North Star Community Credit Union, Gordon's Body Shop, pregame show sponsor, scoreboard sponsor, United Bank of Iowa. Our other sponsors for OABCIG include Swanson Insurance, Holstein Senior Living, the Hoffman Agency, Zimmy's, Schmidt Insurance, Rex Chevrolet, Evertech, Holstein Manufacturing, Beckman Motors, and the Bloyer Agency. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in a moment.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all. Savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
Kickoff.
All right, back again. Wareham kicking off again. Last time ended up in the hands of the Falcons. Let's take that again. He's going to kick off. It is a high kick again, blowing back. It's going to land at the 25, caught there, and making one man miss. The return man is going to get tackled down right at the 25. So a nice recovery there by the Falcons, stopping them in their backfield. You can stop them kicking into this wind at the 25. You're doing your job.
Yeah, no doubt there. That was good coverage.
One of the fans at home tonight, Mr. Trust Wells, we know you would rather be here, but we want to thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're all enjoying the game if you're watching on Fuller Digital Solutions. You can do that. Just look us up on YouTube, Fuller Digital Solutions, and click on that link to watch the game. Appreciate that. I appreciate everybody joining us. And if you want to comment below, let us know how we're doing. As the first play for the West Sioux Falcons, they'll go twins left, one to the right, and a flanker on the right side as well. They're going to look to run, and they're going to get offsides.
Yeah.
So not the way West Sioux wants to start. First off, they give the ball back immediately. They allow a touchdown, then give the ball back, another touchdown, and now on your first offensive play, you get a penalty. You can't get yourself in a position where you kick it off and you're trailing by 3 scores, and then they get the win for the second quarter. Well, I mean, actually, they can. That would be fine for me as an OABCIG fan. But
less than a minute and a half into the game.
So West Sioux again comes out.
Like Wiggins was going to keep the ball there.
Okay, he's going to try to go around the right side. They got twins to the left, one to the right. H-back is going to line up on that side as well over the right tackle. They are going to run that same play to the right side, get around the edge, and he is going to be tackled after a gain of maybe 4 or 5. We'll see where they mark it.
Got close to the line of scrimmage, original.
So picks up about 4 on the play. See a second and 11. 11 and a half. The ball's just past the 23. Need to get right to the 35 for a first down. Trips out to the left, one to the right. Falcons line up on the defensive side, favoring out to that right side. Wiggins in the backfield. Shotgun set. Now he's got twins on the right side, trips to the left. A couple of conversations, 7 on the play clock. Snap back, looking to that right side, caught, and tackle is short of the first down. Nice little effort there by the wide receiver.
Real favorable spot from the left side judge there.
Brady Linett is the reception there. And gets just, they're going to give him the first down too.
Yeah, that was favorable.
That is a generous first down there. So it'll be at the 35 now, 1st and 10. Twins left, twins right. Wiggins in the backfield has one with him. Calls for it, and he wants to run around the right side, and he's going to get tackled right around the edge. That was a great play around the edge.
Theo Eric.
Yes, it was. He was just shot out of a cannon around the right end. If he misses him there, he probably picks up 5 or 6. Instead, he gets 2, and it's 2nd and 8. Wiggins again in the shotgun set. 1 receiver right and left. Tight end on that left side. Now they run a man out that way. Going to look to throw it over the right side, and it is
ball's out.
Fumbled.
Like
And they got it back. And now they got a first down.
Right at the 45.
So it was a catch, a fumble, and then a recovery by West Sioux, advanced out to the first down.
Back to the 45-yard line.
So it will be a first down to the West Sioux Falcons. Now they have it 1st and 10 at their 45. So with 8:05 to play in the first quarter, Falcons from OABCIG are up 13-0. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. Man in motion now to the left side to make it twins out that way. Looking to pass, trying to go over the middle, now going down the center of the field. It is intercepted. Coming back on the right side, Easton Harms trying to get to the outside edge, and he's going to fall forward to the 47-yard line of the Falcons. So a nice play defensively for the Falcons as Harms steps in front and gets a nice return.
47-yard line.
Well, before the game, we were talking about what type of game we thought this would be, and I know I should tell you it's going to be a close game and we should be worried about it, but for some reason I thought coming in this might be one where the Falcons rolled a little bit. We'll see what happens on this offensive series.
So far, you're right.
DeJean in the shotgun set. He's got quads out to the left side, 1 to the right. He's on the right hash. Snap is back. DeJean is going to look to run again right up the right side. He's past the 45 to the 50. Catching around the end and out of bounds right at the 45-yard line of West Sioux. Pick up about 8 yards on the play.
Yep.
You know, when you have an 8-yard carry and it brings down your average run, it's a good day. If you're named anything other than Cooper DeJean. I think on the season he's averaging much more than 8. Now we're going to go quads to the right, and that's the short side of the field. That's a big bunch right there. One way out to the left side, and this might be one where he's looking to put him on a plate and see what happens.
There's a lot of room.
He's going to run up the middle, makes one man miss, and he's going to fight forward for the first down, I believe. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be close.
It's like about a foot short, Mike.
They do. They just mark it as a 1-yard gain.
3rd down.
So 3rd and 1 for the Falcons. Ball just inside the 44-yard line. They'll go quads out to the left side, 1 to the right. DeJean from the shotgun, 7:08 to go, first quarter. Snap back. Cooper rolling out, makes one man miss, coming around the right side, and it was thrown. And
incomplete. Yep.
There's going to say an incomplete pass.
Less than 1.
That was a good play on defense for West Sioux. Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, the guy had a hold of his arm.
Let's see what the
that can't
call
be an
is.
Intentional grounding.
They're going to discuss things here. I don't know how you call intentional grounding here, but we'll see what they do.
Hopefully this doesn't take as long as our election's taken.
Well, we don't know how long our election is taking. You know, the funniest thing I've seen on the internet lately is when your election takes this long, according to the commercials, don't you have to go see a doctor? And they are going to stick with the flag and say it's intentionally grounding. The OABCIG fans are not happy.
Call is intentional grounding.
So the ball will be all the way back at the 45-yard line.
We'll make it 4th down.
And going into the wind, make it at the 40. So you got to figure they're going to punt here.
That's a huge break for the West Sioux Falcons here at this stage in the game.
Now, I'm not saying this is a good play, but it wouldn't surprise me if Cooper didn't take off with it here.
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
No, you're ahead. You're ahead 13-0.
Because the punt is not going to get you too many yards into this wind.
No.
But we'll see what they do. Snap is back. Cooper, he's going to punt the football. Line drive kicking. He gets a lot of it. Now the wind knocks it down, and it will roll inside the 30 to the 29, 28-yard line, somewhere right in there. So you flip the field a bit. West Sioux comes back out. So the first flag of the game of consequence really goes against the Falcons, as their drive was derailed on what looked to be just an incomplete pass, turned into an intentional grounding. And now West Sioux's out there with a football 1st and 10 at their 29-yard line.
With 6:52 left to play here in the first quarter.
6:52 remaining. Falcons on top, 13-0. OABCIG can't just say Falcons. The OABCIG Falcons are on top, 13-0. Twins to the left. And shotgun set. Halfback on the right side now rolling to the left. They're going to hand off left side, and that is going to be a flag as motion will be called on the West Sioux squad. So 6:51, they'll move back 5 yards and try it again.
Motion against West Sioux, make it first down and 15.
That's the second motion penalty.
Yeah, first play of the game, motion as well.
Yeah.
So the ball is just now short of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think they moved that back.
Yeah, that's the wrong number of yards, and now they're going to make the correction. So they got the full 5 yards on the penalty. Twins to the left, one to the right. That's why the scoreboard operator has a lamp so he can see things like that. As the snap is back, Wiggins is kind of hand off right side and tackled around the edge.
Nice.
That was the tailback for the West Sioux Falcons. Boltman. Second and 14, ball now out to the 25-yard line. This Falcon defense, we talked about it pregame, but they have been stellar all year, especially in the first half. One area you got to watch out here, especially with that wind behind the quarterback, the ability to throw deep. Got to keep them in front of you. Now they're moving around here, a lot of motion on offense. Falcons defense sets up. They've got trips to the left, Twins on the right. They're going to snap the ball, looking to throw. Trying to go down the field to the right side. They have a man over the top of the defense and is overthrown.
Number 6 was the intended feed.
And that is exactly what you got to watch out for there. They bunched up those receivers, and then they ran 3 of them deep. And there was a player in white and red that was streaking down the field, and Wiggins just got too much on it. That was a big miss right there.
Yeah, it sure was. Fortunate for the OABCIG Falcons.
So Wiggins will go back into the shotgun set here. Twins to his left, Twins to his right this time. Now they're going to switch around the offense here. It looks like they're going to run a tight end on the right side with a flanker out there as well. Put a man in motion to the right.
And
they're going to look to fake the handoff, and we've got a timeout call to West Sioux. So we'll take a break as well. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. You're also listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee. Back in 30 seconds.
Seasons change, but a farmer's work never does. The Bloyer Agency, or local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips their hat to those who help ensure we can all eat tomorrow. We're proud to offer the coverage they need to keep growing, and we're full of gratitude. So we're taking this moment to say thank you for bringing in the harvest today for a well-fed world tomorrow. Trust in farming. Trust in the Bloyer Agency in Odobolt. Trust in tomorrow. Contact the Bloyer Agency today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's No Limits Internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Falcons take the opening kickoff. The OABCIG Falcons all the way down the field, score a touchdown in 1:10 seconds, and then miss the extra point, go on top 6-0. On the ensuing kickoff, the ball checked up at the 25-yard line, was recovered by Cam Sharkey of the OABCIG squad. They went in on the next play, a 26-yard run from Cooper DeJean, and the score was 13-0 after the extra point. And that's where we sit right now with 5:59 to play. Each team has had a possession since then. West Sioux had an interception thrown to Easton Harms, and then the Falcons did get a first down, but then went 3 and out. Or no, they go 3 and out after a penalty. And that's where we sit right now with 5:59 to go in quarter number 1. Falcons are on top 13-0. Timeout called recently by West Sioux. They are in a 3rd and 14. Not a position where they can't make it because they are a throwing football team. As they tighten up their splits a little bit. They got one receiver to the left, Twins out to the right, tight end on the left side, now man in motion coming in. Looking to throw, rolling out to the right side, has a man down that way, and a nice play as Easton Harms separates man from ball.
Yep.
And that'll force a punt right here. And I'll be interested to see if they actually punt to Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
Especially with this wind, the way it is, you can outkick your coverage pretty easy.
Mike, 60-some degree night, Mike. November 6th. Can't beat it.
It is a beautiful night for football. Snap back. Foot to ball. It is a line drive kick. And that is going to check up, and Cooper's just going to let it go past him, and it is going to roll all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Wow.
It just took a bad hop, and Cooper made the smart play there. You don't just get a hand on it, and then all of a sudden there's a loose ball. Go ahead, let it get past you. He was hoping it would get to the end zone, but unfortunately checks up, and Falcons have a long way to go into the wind.
Yeah, right when it got to Cooper, it kind of took that funny bounce, and had it stayed low, he would have fielded it, no doubt.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ball at the 5. Last time they went 3 and out. They got to a 3rd and 1, and then they had an intentional grounding call that pushed them back 15 yards. They'd elected to punt. So this is their 4th possession. They've scored 2 touchdowns and had the 1 punt. Snap is back. Cooper going to hand off to Dearson up the middle. He is going to jump through the line, fall forward to about the 7. Picks up 2 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 8. I like the call there. Just get a little space.
A little breathing room, no doubt.
They look to the sideline, getting the call. 5:23 to go. If you're watching tonight and you want to let us know how we're doing, you can comment on your YouTube screen. You can also message me directly. My name is Michael Earl. And if you want to do so, just go on Facebook and look up Mike Earl with Nepal Real Estate and message me there. Cooper in the shotgun has trips out to his left side again. He hands off to Dearson up the middle. He's going to pick up a little bit more this time as he gets past the 10 out to about the 13-yard line. Nice about 7-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 or 3 here. Call it a short 3. So they need to get to the 15-yard line.
Short 3, long 2.
Trips to the right. Cooper calling out his offensive play here. He's got twins on his left side. They're bunched up right near the line, trying to get him to jump off sides. Now they're going to bring it down. Cooper's going to run up the left side. He's going to get the first down and more.
The corner.
He's out past the 20 to the 30 to the 40.
He's going to go.
And he's going to go. He's past the 50. Watch him outrun him to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. An 87-yard run for Cooper DeJean.
7 yards.
Wow, big play, Mike.
A 3-play drive goes 95 yards. That sounds like the Falcons.
Yeah.
And with 4:18 to play, the Falcons are up 3 scores.
Yeah, once he got around that corner, it was over.
It looked like there might be a player with an angle who was ahead of him at the 50, but that angle was gone by the 45. Wareham on for the kick. He's 1 of 2 tonight. That wind is hard. Snapback, spot down kick is up, and it is good. It is 20-0. Falcons on top. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all. Savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
All right, we're back to action here as the Falcons from OABCIG are kicking off after their 3rd touchdown of the first quarter, on top 20-0. I want to say thank you to everyone listening tonight, and did just get a message from one of our fans. Appreciate that as well, Mr. Robert, as we are still here with the Falcon lead, 20-0. Wareham is 2 for 3 on extra points. He's going to kick off into this wind again. A high kick.
Ooh,
and this might get fielded by the Falcons. It's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered. I think the Falcons are on top of it. We'll see which way they point.
Andrew Schulte is in on it.
Oh, It went out of the hands of the OABCIG squad, and West Sioux was able to get on top of it.
Number 35 for West Sioux covered it up.
That was a tough break for the OABCIG Falcons, but a very lucky break for West Sioux, or they would be in trouble. There's 4:18 to go. Your OABCIG Falcons defense yet to allow a point. But West Sioux has good field position here. They're going to discuss something here. I don't know what it is. Let's see what they're discussing here. They're going to throw a flag. It's going to go against the Falcons. So what the flag is for here is it didn't touch the ground, and they were not allowed the opportunity to catch the ball. So because of that, it's going to end up being a 10-yard penalty against the Falcons. So we'll see where they mark the ball here. Is it 10 or 15? I believe it's a 10-yard penalty. We'll see where it ends up. They're going to move it all the way down. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that stings.
That hurts. So now, for the first time, West Sioux is in the OABCIG territory. Ball's at the 46-yard line. 4:18 to play. So trips to the right, one to the left. Wiggins in the backfield, shotgun set, ball near the left hash. Snap is back, looking to the right side, throwing that way. Going to make one man miss, and down the right sideline, there's a lot of room to run.
He's going to score.
Trying to score around the edge, and he's into the end zone. So one play and done.
46-yard touchdown
So Wiggins
pass.
gets a 36-yard pass, and that is a big,
Caden Buddy on the reception.
Big momentum shifter there. With 4:09 to play.
I had the nails started in the coffin, Mike. Now I might have to pull them out and wait a little bit.
Well, there's you have that one penalty, and then a play like that goes, and now you just have to go back on offense again and answer the call. So the snap is back, spot is down, kick is up, and it is good. So at the 4:09 mark, it is 20-7 now. Falcons are up by 13. Your OABCIG Falcons, that is. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in a moment.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Trust us.
As we're back here to the action, 4:09 to go in this game. West Sioux caught a break. The ball went in the air on the kickoff from Caden Wareham, and it was touched by a Falcon before West Sioux had a chance to touch the ball. So there was 15 yards that got marked off, and then the first play from scrimmage goes 46 yards into the end zone as Wiggins hits Buddy for a little screen pass that went the distance. And now the Falcons receiving team is back out there again. The lead again is 13, and the OABCIG looking to get the ball back. Anticipate this going into the end zone, and they are going to
blow it dead.
I think it blew off the tee.
Mike, who thought it would be a good idea to put silver numbers on a white jersey?
You know, it's better than white numbers on a white jersey.
Yeah.
We've had that a couple of times. But I'll agree with you. It's not the easiest thing to read. So after the ball blows off the tee, it'll again be kickoff for the West Sioux Falcons as they step up and foot to ball. Line drive kick is going to go into the end zone, and the Falcons will again have a touchback and start off their offense. So the Falcons have scored on 3 of 4 possessions. The last one going 95 yards. Majority of that coming on a big run, 87-yarder from Cooper DeJean. And he has shown the ability to get in the end zone twice already. He has the 87-yard run, the 26-yard run, and then the 53-yard pass to Easton Harms. So the Falcons have scored in bunches here from distance as they go 1st and 10 from the 20. They got quads out to the right side, one to the left, ball's in the middle of the field. Cooper in the shotgun takes the snap. He's got time. You got a little bit of a rush in front of him now, and he's going to get out of it. Now he's going to make one more man miss. He's going to throw down the field over the top of the defense and just misses Cam Sharkey down the sideline.
Yeah.
Second down 10.
Man, that ability to extend that play with Cooper's legs is just, you can't replace that.
They made two men miss while he was in their grasp in the backfield, and that's where you're just happy the official doesn't throw the flag for in the grasp, as he's able to get out of it, and now 2nd and 10. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Cooper in the shotgun again. 3:57 to go first quarter. Puts a man in motion. It's Winterode. Snap is back. Cooper going to roll back one side, now throws back the other way, and
is that Colton Knopp?
Colton Knopp just got those feet moving before he caught the ball. And now 3:53 on the clock and 3rd and 10. This is a big down right here.
Yeah, it really is.
You don't want to punt into this wind. Even with a good punt last time, it only went about 20 yards. So a punt here probably only flips it out to about the 40-yard line. So trips out to the right, Twins to the left. Cooper's again in the shotgun, 3:53 to play in the first. Puts Winterode in motion again to the left side. Snap is back. Cooper gonna
shovel
up
pass.
the middle.
Defended
nothing
well.
Doing there. Big stop on the play. And then
Easton Harms on the shovel pass.
Harms tried to get past it. And that'll bring a 4th and 10, and Cooper will punt again here. 2nd punt of the game. Again, you're going to try to do that line drive kick and get as much as you can. You hope you get a good bounce here.
Yeah.
Going to get a maximum protection here for Cooper.
I would say West Sioux's got a good chance of starting on the plus side here.
It is high in the air, and that's not good. And it will get fielded at the
38-yard line.
38-yard line. That's about all you could do. So ball will be at the 37, 38-yard line. Looks like the 37. So West Sioux, after trailing by 3 scores, after a one-play score last possession, now has the ball all the way inside the 37-yard line of the OABCIG Falcons.
Yeah, it's time, you know, our defense can step up right here, would be huge.
Got to make sure you make those tackles, especially on the short passes. There's a lot of speed on both sides of the ball. Twins out to the right. They've got a tight end and a flanker that way as well. Now they're going to shift to the left side. So they're strong on the left. It's Wiggins in the shotgun by himself. Man in motion. They're going to look to hand off. No, he's going to keep it. Now he gets pressure up the middle, gets away from it, throwing down the field, and stepping on, intercepted. Harms with the interception. His 2nd of the game, makes man miss. He's to the 15, and he is going to get tackled at the 15-yard line. 2 picks for Easton Harms. And that one is a huge one.
Yeah. Wiggins, he showed his athletic ability there, squirreling around Ethan Sheaver. It looked like he was going to make a play in the backfield.
And one thing we say, you know, right now the Falcons are up 20-7, but they're going to get the wind here in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, and it's shown to be important tonight.
That one there was with the wind, and still Harms is able to step in front and make a big play.
Yeah, Wiggins just threw that ball behind him.
Trips left, Twins right. Cooper in the shotgun. Tried to throw the ball 3 times last time. He takes the snap. Cooper wants to run. He's going to get towards the outside. Makes one man miss. Cuts back inside past the 20. He's going to get outside that tackle, and he is going to get out at the 30-yard line. First down yardage. First down. Gets another first down. About a 15-yard run. They're going to bring it out right at the 30. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 2:51. Right now, the run for Cooper has been a little more successful than the past, but of course that can be expected when you're trying to go into that gusting wind, which is running right in his face right now. In the shotgun set. Cooper takes the snap, looking downfield, steps up in the pocket, now rolling out to the left side, over the top of the defense. Has a man.
Griffin Dearson,
dropped. His arms were all over him and no flag on the play.
Wow.
The OABCIG coaches are just screaming. There was a lot of contact down the field, and there was nothing thrown.
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate break for the Falcons. As Dearson was behind his man, and the guy was hanging all over his back, but no call.
Griffin still almost came down with it.
Yes, he did. You got to put it behind you and go up for the next one. It was a nice throw by Cooper, especially into that wind.
2:42, first quarter.
Trips out to the left, twins to the right. Cooper taking the snap, looking to his left side, coming back the other way. Caught now.
There's Colton.
Colton has a lot of run to room. Oh, he cut inside a little too far. If he had just taken that angle a little better. As it is, he gets out past the 40 for a first down.
Yep.
I thought he was going to get out to the 50. He just had that look of an angle, but I think he was a little slow, and he comes back. Last week he had a little bit of a knee, and you wonder if that might be affecting him a little bit this week.
Yeah, he might not be 100%.
I get some commentary from the inside of the press box. If he was healthy, he might have taken. I think he's right.
Yeah.
Quads on the right side, one to the left. Cooper on the right hash, snap back. He's going to look to run up the middle, makes one man miss. Now cutting outside.
Around the corner.
A lot of 40. He's to the 50. Going to cut outside to the 40. He's inside the 40 to the 30, and the Falcons with another huge gain. They mark him out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
26-yard pickup.
You know, how do you just get that one step, and as soon as he has that step, you know he's got 20 yards. At least.
Yeah, there was a lot of green in front of him there.
Quads to the right, one to the left. Cooper again in the shotgun. Ball's on the left hash. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of the first quarter, and a long quarter it's been. Snap is back. Cooper looking out to the right side, wanting to go deep. Has a man over the top. It's Winter Road, and he just misses him out of bounds. And then he gets tackled out of bounds, but the pass had already fallen. Uncatchable, and brings up 2nd and 10. Yeah, you think about this. This is the first quarter. We got 2 minutes left. Falcons already with 3 scores. They're threatening again. West Sioux with 1. This is a fast-moving game that's going to take a long time.
Yeah, statistic-wise, it's impressive so far.
Trips out to the left, twins to the right. Cooper has the ball left hash in the shotgun. Calls out some signals. DeJean taking the snap. Looking right side, has his man
Winter Road.
Cuts back inside, makes a man miss, and he'll be taken down at the 29-yard line.
5-yard pickup.
Call it 4.5, and brings up a 3rd and 6. Well, you look out to the right side. So 4-down territory right here, especially into the wind. You're not going to kick a field goal this way. They're going to go on, run quads on the right. I think you see DeJean running this ball to the left side. Cooper
yeah, there's a lot of green out there if he can get around.
Taking the snap, looking down the field, dancing around, throwing, across his body.
Cam Sharkey.
Got Cam over there, and it is incomplete.
Wind definitely held that ball up, pushed it off.
And I don't think that was going to come in bounds, actually. So that'll bring up a 4th down here. So 4th down. The thing with the Falcons offense here, you think pass if it's 4th and 6, but you just run your standard set 3 or 4, 5 wide, and if Cooper wants to run for it, let him. Trips to the right, twins to the left, ball's near the middle of the field. It's 1:13 remaining in this first quarter. DeJean in the shotgun. He will take the snap. Fading back, looking to throw. Down the field, over the top of the defense, Pearson, and it is caught. Touchdown, Falcons!
29 yards.
A 29-yard touchdown for Cooper DeJean to Dearson. Right in the basket. He dropped it in there. And that sophomore running back has shown the hands all year long and shows them again. You know, when you're running down the field and that ball gets checked up by the wind, it's hard to judge it, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, he got behind the deep back there and showed his speed.
So 1:07 to go. Wear him on for his 4th try. He's 2 of 3 so far. Snap is back. Spot is down. We got a jump off sides. I think it goes against West Sioux. I think they move first, but we'll see. It's against the Falcons, so they'll move back 5 yards. I tell you what, if they move back 5 yards, I wouldn't kick it here.
Yeah.
Not into this wind. I think you come out and you try to throw the ball.
Wareham's definitely got enough leg.
He's got the leg, but when that hits that wind, it can go any direction.
Yeah, it sure has.
They are going to kick it. So it's 26-0 right now. At least they're lining up to kick it. And they are. They're going to talk about this. This is a good think about what you want to do here. 1:07 to go. Falcons up 26-0. We'll take a break. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee.
What can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a three-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
All right, back to action here as the Falcons are still huddled up on the sideline deciding what they want to do. The problem is they're going into the wind, and this is a stiff wind. I said 20 to 25. It might be a 30-mile-an-hour wind, and it's right in the face of Wareham. He was able to get 2 of the 3 extra points through that he's kicked, but from 5 yards back, it's hard to kick through that wind and keep it straight. So they're going to take it at the left hash and run an offensive play here, and I think that's the right call. So that puts them right now at 26-7. And you put the ball in your best athlete's hand and say, hey, can you get us 2 more? They got quads on the right side, 1 to the left. Ball at the left hash. Cooper, shotgun set, takes the snap. Rolling out to the right side, has a man throwing it back over his body. It is caught in the end zone, and Dearson gets 2 more.
Dearson with a 2-point conversion.
So a 2-point conversion makes it 28-7. The Falcons on top by 21, 1:07 to play. We'll be back in a moment. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, 3rd-generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. We have been family-owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Odybo or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
All right, Falcons will be kicking off. Now the lead back to 3 full scores, 21 points, 28-7 our score, as the cheerleaders rattle off 28 jumping jacks for a total of 77 on the night. You like this Falcon offense, and so far Cooper DeJean has accounted for every point that's on the board, 2 of them on the ground, 2 of them in the air as far as touchdowns go, and he also has 2 points on an extra point that he threw into the end zone. The kick is in the air, it lands at the 25 to the 30, and it is fair caught at the 30, I believe, on the bounce. I didn't know you could catch a fair catch on a bounce, but they blew the whistle dead. So the ball will be 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
West Sioux has it at the 30, and that's all right for the Falcon on defense. And you mentioned 284 yards of total offense so far for Cooper DeJean.
it's incredible, and all of that is into the wind, Mike.
So here they come out again with 1:05 to play. If they're going to take a shot, I'd anticipate them taking a shot here on the 1st or 2nd play, especially since they know they're going to flip this field. And you can just see the dust blowing across this field. It is a gusting wind. Twins to the left, make it 3 on the left side with the man in motion, looking to throw that way. Over the top of the defense, it is thrown outside. And this is where having that sophomore quarterback, he starts to think he's got to make plays.
Yeah.
Instead of just making plays, he thinks he has to make plays.
Wiggins replaced, I mentioned, Hunter Deckers, graduated. He's playing at Iowa State currently, and he passed for around 3,800 yards, I believe, last year for West Sioux.
So the West Sioux squad will come out again. Ball is at the 30-yard line. It is 2nd and 10 after the incompletion, 1:02 to go. Easton Harms already with 2 interceptions on the game. Dropping back, looking to the right side, throwing it over that way. It is caught on the sideline right at the 43-yard line.
43-yard line, 1st and 10, West Sioux.
Now, I wish I could tell you the number. It looks like it's number 2. That is
Brady Linett.
That is Buddy. Caden
Buddy.
I thought it was number 2, but it was actually number 6. So 35 seconds to go. They come up quick to the line. Ball's at the 43. Twins left and right. Shotgun set. Wiggins looking right side. It is caught again that side as Buddy goes out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
So 7-yard pickup.
So they're just trying to keep the wind at their back. They don't want this field to flip here. They know what happens when it does, especially with the sophomore quarterback. So 2nd and 4 here.
He's got a nice looking release, though.
He does throw it very well. They're going to go trips out to the left side, one to the right, one in the backfield with Wiggins. Ball just at the 50. Snap is back, looking to throw. Left side, they're going to go over the top of the defense. It is caught and taken down. I don't think he got the first down.
No, he did not.
But now they're going to give it to him on the spot. So the initial spot looked like it was not going to be there, and they are going to...
Nope, it's going to be short.
Oh, it is
yeah.
short. All right, so the quarter is over, and the Falcons with the lead at 28-7. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions, and you are also listening on KCHE Cherokee, AM 1440. Want to thank our sponsors, including our postseason sponsor, North Star Community Credit Union, our pregame show sponsor, Gordon's Body Shop, scoreboard sponsor, United Bank of Iowa, and our OABCIG sponsors, the Bloyer Agency, Beckman Motors, Holstein Manufacturing, Evertech, Hoffman Agency, Rex Chevrolet, Schmidt Insurance, Zimmy's, Holstein Senior Living, and Swanson Insurance. We'll be back in a moment. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
So it will be 3rd and about a yard after they flip the field around. I thought it was close to about 5 or 6 inches, but now you look at it across the field.
It's full yard, yeah.
They mark it at the 48. They have to get to the 47. So the Falcon defense is going to have a big play here, and it's probably 4 down territories when you're down by 21 points and you're just starting the second quarter. You know, this is a game to go to the Unidome. You can't leave any plays out there.
No. Coach Chizik is talking it over with his defensive unit. We'll see what kind of play they dial up here to stop West Sioux.
Now, West Sioux has been going with the wind the whole time. Now they're going to go into the wind, and that should play into the Falcon defense's advantage, especially if he throws one up and it gets caught in the air. They've already got 2 interceptions. They could always use another one, especially on 3rd and 1 ball midfield. Wiggins in the shotgun has a flanker to his right side. He wants to run right up the middle, and he's going to get it more. Inside the 45, falling forward to the 44-yard line. So Wiggins picks up the first down. For the first time in a while, the clock is running on back-to-back plays. We might be done by midnight, folks. I'm not 100%. If we get the 35-point lead for the Falcons, a running clock will come. But right now, it is 11:33 and counting, second quarter. Right side with the flanker, looking to throw on the right side.
Oh, that was tipped at the line.
Wiggins will have the incompletion and bring up 2nd down and 10.
And see who tipped it there. Was that Andrew Schulte, number 60 for the Falcons?
I think so. I think he got his hand up there and did that.
Andrew's 5'9", so he had to stretch out quite a bit to tip that.
Yeah, that or the ball was thrown low, one of the two. We got one to the left and one to the right. We got twins to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right side, halfback there as well. Man in motion to the right side, overloading that side, throwing over the middle. It is incomplete.
Broken
and
up.
Nice play there
Ethan
by
Sheaver.
Got his hands right in the way and knocked it down and brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, back-to-back nice plays by the Falcon defense.
So West Sioux now in a tough position here. You've got to pick up 10 yards. Throwing the ball not as easy into this wind. What do you dial up? Do you try to get half of it here with a running play? Twins left and right, one in the backfield with them. Falcon defense out there as well. They are going to fake the handoff. A little pressure.
Pressure.
And throwing, around the edge, and they got a little bit of run.
Cooper DeJean
just destroys that play.
Right at.
He swallowed up that runner.
Right at the line of
scrimmage.
No gain. Number 20. Blake Van Ballawine.
By Cooper DeJean.
Number 20, yeah.
And 4th down and 10.
Bella going on.
Yeah, he's coming up a little gimpy there.
He ran right into Cooper and went down like.
If Cooper doesn't get in there,
he's gone. There was nobody else over there. They are going to go for it here, 4th and 10. Twins left and right. Wiggins sets up in the shotgun. see if they're going to run the play. 5, 4, 3. They might just take a timeout right here.
Yeah, looks like it.
And they are going to
take
get
a flag,
delay a game. And that'll move them back 5 yards. Kicking into this win, that's not necessarily a positive thing.
It's a third penalty on the West Sioux team tonight.
And that was a design penalty. But I don't know why you try to get them to jump off sides when it's 4th and 10.
They were a little late for that.
So the Falcons will come to the line here. I want to thank everybody texting Dan that they're watching tonight. We appreciate that, and making comments on our YouTube channel. Twins right, Twins left. And they are lined up to punt. It's a little different punt formation than you normally see. And
they're going to take a timeout.
Take a timeout as well. So now a timeout wasted. West Sioux, 10:07 to play in the first half. Falcons are on top, 28-7. It's 4th and 15 when we come back. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Life is about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
So if you're watching on Fuller Digital Solutions, we want to remind you to subscribe to that channel. But this is our final video broadcast of the year. We're going to have some audio broadcasts. Of course, if the OABCIG Falcons get to the Unidome, snap is back. Foot to ball. It is in the air. Line drive kick is going to go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. They start at the 27, and they will mark it at
28?
the 29.
29?
Wow. That was a generous spot as the ball landed at the 27, but they say that it magic bulleted there and went through the body, through the right arm, and then took a right out of bounds and landed 2 yards after it went through the sideline. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons now for the first time with the wind, as they have scored already 4 offensive touchdowns, 2 DeJean runs, 2 DeJean passes. Trips to the left, DeJean in the backfield with Dearson, one on the right side. Snap back, DeJean looking to throw. Wants to go deep, over the top of the defense. Has
got Gabe Winterode.
Just overthrown. That's the first time he's thrown with the wind, and I think he didn't realize how much extra it was going to add to it, but he had Winterode there, and that's going to make that West Sioux defense think twice about how close they want to get to the line.
Gabe had a step on his defender there. That wind definitely came into play.
Twins to the left, trips to the right for DeJean. Already with an 85-yard touchdown and a 26-yard touchdown on the ground. Snap is back. Cooper looking to throw again. A little bit of time now, rolling out to the right side, getting around the edge. Just ho-hum. You got a little extra time, stops, makes one man miss on the sideline.
Another
Cutting
man
back inside, past the 30, outside to the 34-yard line. So pick up about 4 yards there. Bring it 3rd and 6. How long do you have to run to get 4? I think he ran about 70 yards to get those 4.
Looked like he took a little break back
he
there.
Did. I think there was a coffee break halfway through. Trips to the left.
It's a big 3rd down.
Yes, big play right here.
For West Sioux especially.
I was going to say, it's a bigger play for West Sioux to get off the field here. Trips, make a quads left, 1 to the right. DeJean, shotgun, taking the snap, rolling out to his left side.
He's got the
first down.
He's going to get it easy.
Coasting to the 40. He's to the 50 and steps out of bounds. Right at the
17-yard run.
Line. Just an easy 17-yard run or 18-yard run. I don't know. What did you have it at there?
17.
17. 9:01 to go, second quarter. Ball now at the 50-yard line. Falcons or OABCIG on top, 28-7. Trips left, Twins right. Cooper's in the shotgun, setting up right at his 45-yard line. Snap is back. Cooper dropping back, has a man in his face, going over the top of the defense, cutting in the middle, caught by Dearson, and he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
50 yards.
50-yard touchdown pass, Cooper DeJean. We got a flag on the play. I believe it's going to be holding against the Falcons. So The 50-yard touchdown pass going to come off the board. Looked like the right tackle got the hold in there on the edge. He's talking to the official there, but I think he just looked like there was that pressure that was coming around the edge, and he had those hands on there, and that's going to bring it back 10 yards and make it a first and 20. And it was in the backfield, so make it first and about 25.
So it'll be holding against the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a big
first
one.
and 26. Well, you can't have a 66-yard touchdown if the ball's not on the 34-yard line. No, it's a big play there for the Falcons of West Sioux with the holding in the backfield. And now Cooper's going to set up first and Holstein here. Trips to the left, Twins to the right. Snap is back. DeJean looking to throw. Over the middle, has a man. It's Harms. He's going to get a lot of yards.
He's got a lot of room.
Line of scrimmage, past the first down yardage, and out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Well, we made Holstein and more.
27-yard pickup.
First and 26, ho-hum, 27 yards on a crossing route. And Harms has come so far. You watched him last year. He really just exploded in that first game in the Unidome. And unfortunately, he didn't get to play the second game. And he just hoped that progression was going to continue. And that it did into his year this year. He's been absolutely fabulous catching and running the football.
And on defense, too.
Two picks tonight. Already 2 picks tonight. He's had a big game. So 8:42 to go. A little bit of confusion for the Falcons. 7 seconds, and I think we're going to call a timeout. Yes, we will. So with 8:41 to go, Falcons on top, 28-7 over West Sioux. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee. Back in 1 minute.
As an independent agent, I work for you, helping you find the right coverage with the best companies at extremely competitive rates. I'm Jared with Schmidt Insurance in downtown Battle Creek. I offer a complete lineup of insurance products including home, auto, farm, commercial, as life and retirement. For a no-obligation quote, call me at 365-2535. That's 365-2535.
All right. We are going to be back here as it is first and 10 Falcons. The call of the time, I think they just had a hard time figuring out what play they were going to run.
Yeah, there was just a little confusion by a couple players. So
rather than being confused, they get the play called, and still plenty of time here. 8:41 to play in this second quarter. Falcons are on top by 21. All 4 of the touchdowns coming in the first quarter. DeJean in the shotgun, puts a man in motion to the right side. There's already 2 over there. Now Harms makes a 3. Snap is back. DeJean looking right side. Now coming back to his left.
Cam Sharkey.
Sharkey makes one man miss. He's out to the 30, running to the 25, to the 20, and out of bounds at about the 19-yard line, making the 18-yard line. Another big gain
for the 20-yard pickup.
They were trying to strip the ball there, and so far the Falcons playing smart and holding on to the football. You got to make sure every receiver knows when you catch it, get the yards, but make sure you hold on to it. Can't allow a turnover here. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Dearson in the backfield with DeJean. They can let Dearson run it up the middle.
That'd be a good play right here.
I think it might come. They got him all spread out to that right side. I could see him running it to the left. Snap is back. They are going to hand it to Dearson. He gets through the line, right up the left side, and inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line for a first down.
10-yard pickup.
See where they mark it to the 6-yard line.
12.
He runs so upright, and he's just a strong runner. Again, DeJean will set up in the shotgun set, trips to the right. They're going to run this. No, he's going to throw it. It is caught and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cam Sharkey. 6-yard touchdown pass. 8:11 to play. It is now 34-0, and Cade Wareham says, "Oh, this is nice. Oh, the wind's behind me."
He might kick this one.
I don't even need to kick it. I can just, barely tap it. It's going to be good. I say that. He might miss it. Any field goal can get missed, but he's been so good this year. Now with the wind at his back, snap is to DeJean. Spot is down. Kick is up, and it is landing, I believe, in Cherokee. It is good, and the Falcon lead is 35-7, a 28-point advantage with 8:11 to play here in the second quarter. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in a moment.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
Do want to say a big thank you to our postseason sponsor, North Star Community Credit Union, for making it possible for us to show you the video on this YouTube channel. Make sure you let your friends and family know to subscribe to this. So if they're outside of the area and they want to listen to the game next week, they can do that right here on this YouTube channel. You'll also be able to catch it on KCHE. I say that now. I probably put a jinx on them. I hope I'm not. Obviously, they have to continue to get this victory here, but so far so good for the Falcons of OABCIG on top 35-7, and Wareham kicking off with the win this time. He will put foot to ball. It is in the air, and that's going to be into the end zone and just about through the goalposts. So it'll be 1st and 10 for West Sioux at the 20. You know, you look at what you've seen so far from this Falcons team. What are some of the things you're seeing that they're putting on tape for other teams to look at?
Yeah, well, defensively, you know, that unit's shining again tonight, and giving up 7 points, 8 minutes left in the second quarter. But this is a fine West Sioux team that you can tell they've got athleticism and speed probably towards the top end that we've played this year.
So West Sioux's going to come out again. Falcons want to keep them out of the end zone. Twins out to the right, Twins to the left. Wiggins in the backfield, taking the shotgun snap, puts a man in motion to his right side, looking to throw. Looking, wants to go down the field, over the middle. It is intercepted again. Intercepted, and that might go all the way, and it will. Going to get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Easton Sheaver. Okay.
So the Falcons with the return into the end zone by Ethan Sheaver, and if they make the extra point, we are going to go to a running clock here with 8 minutes to play in the first half.
Wow. We need the clock to run, though.
I think he caught it about the 35. I'm going to give him a 35-yard return. So now Wareham out there again. First play of the drive is an interception, third of the game. Snap back, spot down, kick up. It is good. And a 35-point lead for the Falcons, 42-7. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on KCHE in Cherokee. Back in a moment.
Here are a few Facebook reviews from Zimmy's Bar and Grill in Ida Grove. Best prime rib I've ever had. From appetizers and drinks, meal and price, all was great. Pretzel burger was highly recommended, and I can't wait to go back to try more menu items. We stopped at Zimmy's in Ida Grove after our game, and they stayed open for us. It was steak night, and they were delicious.
I'm Eric Zimmerman, inviting you to enjoy our family-friendly full menu restaurant. Try it, love it, and come back for more at Zimmy's Bar and Grill, East Highway 175, Ida Grove.
So we got a 42-7 game. Falcons are on top. I have a total of 157 jumping jacks done by the cheerleading squad so far. As the Falcon lead now 35. Clock is running until West Sioux scores. Line drive kick goes into the end zone. I think Wareham is tired. He's already he's had 4 kicks in the last minute.
Yeah, that was line drive.
Line drive kick is a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10, West Sioux at their 20-yard line. Their first play on the last drive was a Sheaver touchdown on the interception return. Third interception of this first half. How do you look at the score? And it's 42 points on the board for OABCIG, and there's still 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's impressive, the performance tonight by the Falcons.
But you got to finish Falcons. You got to finish this game out. The one thing the Falcons are not good at is taking time. Right now they don't have to, but you got Twins out to the left, one to the right. Man in motion to the right side, make it Twins to the right side. They're going to look to throw it that way. It is caught, and they are going to try to rip it out. Cooper DeJean with a stop, and finishing up with Easton Harms. We'll call it a loss of 2 on the play for that completion.
Pass reception. Blake Van.
Wes Sioux comes down, and I was reading a little bit of the comments in some different areas from the West Sioux coach, and there was a lot of talk about how we're just going to do what we do and we got to be who we are. And right now they're experiencing what the Falcon offense is for the OABCIG squad and that Falcon defense. Twins to the left, 1 to the right. Snap back, Wiggins looking to throw over the middle, now going deep. He's got pressure in his face, rolling out to his left side. Going to throw it down that way. It is over the top and incomplete as Easton Harms gets his hand in there and knocks it away.
You know, you talked about what do you look at on film for the Falcons. You can look at it all day, Mike, but you can't replicate that speed that, Cooper has, and not to mention our receiving core and Griffin.
To be honest, that defense, too, that defense moves so fast.
Yeah.
If you punch them right up the gut, there's a little bit of room there sometimes, but really, other than that run right between the guards, they don't allow much. Now, trips out to the left, Twins to the right. It's 3rd down and 12. Clock is running, and it will continue to run. The score is a 35-point game right now. Wiggins looking to throw, wants to go right side, up over the top, throws it to the right side, and it is going to be caught short of the first down and tackled out of bounds. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7, and you got to assume they punt here.
Oh, yeah, into the wind.
Into the wind. I mean, maybe you go for it just because it's kicking into the wind isn't going to get you much.
Beckett DeJean was on the stop over there for the Falcons.
4th and 7. Just 1 timeout left. They're set up to punt. Falcon defense says, we don't trust you. We're just going to play normal defense and not going to cheat. Snap is back, foot to ball. Line drive kick is going to go down and bounce back from the 50 and fielded right at the 46, 47-yard line. So the OABCIG Falcon offense going to go back out there ahead by 35, looking to add to it.
46-yard line.
I mean, this is a statement game right now. The number 1 team in the state taking on the number 4 team in the state. 5:42 to go. First half. Falcons already 42 points on the board. Wind is at their back now. Scored 2 touchdowns this quarter. 1 defensive, 1 offensive.
It's the best starting position we've had in a drive.
Trips to the right. Dearson in the backfield with DeJean. And they got a penalty flag on the play. It's got to be against the Falcons.
Which ones?
Well, I didn't want to say that. I'm assuming it's against the OABCIG team since it was before the snap, unless they had too many men on the field.
Yeah, it's going against West Sioux.
Must be like an illegal substitution. I think that's what it was.
5 yards.
Substitution, 1st down and 5.
So the Falcon defense is back out there again, or Falcon offense is. OABCIG 1st and 5 now. Trips to the right, Dearson in the backfield, looking to throw right side, caught. Sharkey going to stiff arm. He's to the 30 and taken down at the 33-yard line. And he gets up nice and easy. I was a little worried there because he kind of got pulled backwards, but Sharkey's got that long body and just pops right up. I think I'd still be on the ground crying. In fact, I know I'd still be on the ground crying. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Dearson in the backfield with DeJean. 5:15 to go, running clock. Going to throw it left side again. Sharkey makes his man miss. He's inside the 20, taken out and tackled at the 15-yard line.
13-yard pickup.
15-yard line.
So 2 passes to Sharkey. The Falcons have moved from the 45 or so all the way down inside the 16-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was Cam's 5th reception on the night so far.
Trips right, 1 to the left. DeJean snaps, hands to Dearson up the middle, lots of room. Cutting back, rumbling, bumbling, fumbling, and into the 1-yard line.
About the 1-yard line.
Oh, I thought he was going to fall into the end zone. He picks up a big gainer there, all the way down, 1st and goal. OABCIG looking to add to this huge first half lead. It's 42-7. OABCIG on top. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Snap. Dearson up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown. Pearson into the end zone, his second score of the game. First one came on a big reception in the first quarter where he was catching a 26-yard touchdown pass, or I believe 29-yard touchdown pass from DeJean. That was the fourth touchdown of the game. Scoring again on the seventh touchdown of the game with 4:17 to play. Wareham in again. He's going to hurt that leg if he keeps kicking. They're going to run it out the right side now. DeJean throws over the top, has a man, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion. Heemer on the catch. 2-pointer to Heemer after the 2-yard run, scores the touchdown. Add 50 to our total, and that is 207 jumping jacks that the cheerleaders have done so far. 50-7 is your score. Falcons are running away with this one. 4:17 to play in the first half. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee. Back in a moment.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hardworking insurance for hardworking people. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at SwansonWithYou.com.
So this late in the season, there's some question right now. You know, you have to keep playing your starters for a while because this team from West Sioux is good.
Yeah,
so if you don't put your starters out there, they can score at any point in time as well. As Wareham puts foot to ball, high kick is going to land in the end zone.
Got a flag at the line of scrimmage.
So that'll be
somebody's offsides.
Yep. Back 5 yards. So you anticipate that you'll see the starters out there at least through the end of the half, and probably
one
through
series,
the third quarter.
Yeah, 1 or 2 series maybe.
Depending on what West Sioux does, but like I said, West Sioux can score from any place on the field. The problem is
the clock's running.
That clock is running right now continuously, so the clock only stops when there is a change of possession, when there is a penalty, or when there is a timeout. Those are the 3 times it'll stop, or if the official blows the whistle. So right now it is, again, a kickoff here for Caden Wareham. 4:17 to go. Wareham lines everybody up, runs up, foot to ball in the air, and this one might get returned. It is going to be through the end zone and bounces through the uprights. So 4:17 to play, 1st and 10 for West Sioux at their 20. And if you're West Sioux, you have to at least take some time here.
Oh, yeah.
That defense can't go back on the field before at least a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, you know, you had mentioned during the timeout that, you know, the Falcons hit them in the mouth, and West Sioux has young playmakers. Definitely has made a statement early on by the OABCIG Falcons.
So trips to the right, 1 to the left. OABCIG bunching near the line. They're going to run to the left side. Wiggins pitches it outside, and he cuts inside and taken down, maybe a 1-2 yard gain. Call it 3 yards.
The pitch was behind the runner. That was almost dangerous.
3 on the play, maybe 2nd down and 7.
So far, the Falcons have forced 1 fumble that was recovered by West Sioux, and they do have 3 interceptions. One of them by
Ethan Cheever returned
was into the end zone, and the other 2 were by Easton Harms. A lot of movement for West Sioux. 11 seconds on the play clock. 2 tight ends on the right side. Now moving another man that way. Looking to run to that side. They're going to try to stretch the defense out. And a big tackle made by number 44, Trayton Kohler.
Wow.
As he got his arms around the legs for the runner and took him down.
3 yard loss.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 9. So Boltman on the carry. Ball is at the 21. Need to get to the 30 for a first down. And with 3:08 and counting, this West Sioux offense needs to find a way to pick this up. Falcons already up by 43 points. Twins left and right. Wiggins puts a man in motion. Now looking to throw across the middle. Wants to go that way, and there should be a flag against. Yeah, there it is. Knew it was coming. That was against Gio Ehrig. as Eric kind of took out the runner. It's going to be a first down. I believe it'll be pass interference.
Against the Falcons of OABCIG.
So that'll move it 15 yards, I believe they call. It can't be a hold because he didn't hold him. He just hit him. And down he went. We'll see what the penalty is, but we'll move it back 15 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 West Sioux, and they needed that.
Oh, man.
Gio Eric, you're feeling bad. He just didn't see the guy, and then when he saw him, he instinctively lowered his shoulder, and he was still standing, but the receiver was not.
We'll give Gio a pass on that one with the plays he's made all year.
It'll be 1st and 10 for West Sioux at the 36, Twins left and right. Falcon defense setting up. Now they're going to put another man in motion to the right side looking to throw. Wiggins dropping back. He's got plenty of time. Wants to go over the middle, and it is almost tipped there, it looked like, by, I think it was
Sheaver and Harms were both there.
I think Sheaver almost got a hand on it. I don't know if he did or not. It was close. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Clock tick, 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 tick. 2:15 to go. The Falcons are up by 43 points. 50-7 your score. OABCIG on top. They scored on the first drive, and they have not looked back. Twins left and right. Man in motion to the right side, makes a trips that way, looking to throw is Wiggins. Again, all day to throw, now rushed in the pocket, throwing out to the left side. As
Easton Harms broke it up.
So Harms is just all over the field defensively and brings up a 2nd, make it 3rd down.
That was a great defensive play there.
So a 3rd down here for West Sioux. They're going to take their time. They needed to get it down to at least a minute left. The problem is that the Falcons can score if there's 30 seconds left, but I wonder if Larry Allen is going to maybe just let this one get down if they get the ball back. Trips to the left, one to the right, tight end to the right side. Man in motion looking to go on the throw. Wiggins has pressure in his face, pushing it over to the right side. He wants to run, and he is not going to get there.
Trayton Kohler on the tackle.
So with 1:09 to go in the first half, 36 seconds on the play clock. Anticipate a punt here, and they're going to call a timeout. Yep, the Falcons call the timeout. That's a good timeout. They're going to get the ball back, and they want to get it now. So with 1:04 to play, the Falcons for OABCIG looking to get one more score here before the half. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. A big thank you to our postseason sponsor, North Star Community Credit Union, for making our video broadcast possible on YouTube. You are also listening on KCHE AM 1440 in Cherokee. Back in 30 seconds.
Larry Beckman Motors in Odebo is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odebo.
All right, we are back to action here. Big thank you to all the fans that are watching and listening as they are going to go for it here on 4th and 8. Trips to the left, one to the right. They may just try to snap the ball. They do. They're going to make the handoff. Now rolling out to the left side, throwing it downfield.
Got first down
and more. As a nice play called and designed by West Sioux gets them across midfield to the 45.
17-yard pickup.
That's not a bad call by the coach over there. You're expecting to have to punt, and then if you punt into this wind, you're only going to pick up 15 or 20 yards. So the clock continues to move on the running clock. They can't call a timeout. They don't have any left. No, they have one left. They're going to save it. Twins left and right. Man in motion. Wiggins looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. No, he's got plenty of time. Now he's going to get forced outside. Rolling on the right. Trying to find a man down the field. And he is going to toss it. And it's
dangerous pass, yeah.
Josh Peters there was trying to make a play on it. And with 17 seconds to go, they'll see if they can get another play off here. They may call a timeout. They do.
65, Levi Street. He was in hot pursuit there.
So 11 seconds remaining. OABCIG with the lead, 50-7. We'll be back in a moment. A big thank you to all the people that are joining us on YouTube and also the people that joining us on the radio station KCHE. I want to remind you to subscribe to that YouTube channel, not only for next week's football game, but we will be starting up basketball, and we're going to be doing both boys and girls games, so we can do that all through the season for your OABCIG Falcons. Back in a moment. You're watching a production from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
So we're back to action. Sioux looking to throw left side, and it is almost intercepted by a lineman. And with that, that will end the half more than likely, as everybody has to run back. They think the clock is stopped back here. He forgets it hasn't started to run. He's got to get set up. 4, 3, 2, 1. They are going to get the snap off just in time, looking to throw one last heave. They're going to go down the field, and it is going to be intercepted by DeJean,
Cooper.
and he's going to get a chance to run. Pitches it back, and they got a little bit of a blocking action in front of him.
Easton Harms, he could go. He's going to score.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, no.
So we got a flag on the play. Easton Harms scored the touchdown. But we got a couple of flags on the play. I think they're both going to go against OABCIG.
What a play by Cooper.
So we'll see what happens here. So that'll be the 4th interception of the game. Either way, it's after the interception. So the OABCIG team will get the ball back. So we'll see what the penalty is.
Yep.
Shot block is going to be called.
Shot block against the Falcons.
End of the half.
And that'll be the end of the half. So at the half, it is 50-7. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee. Back in a moment.
Seasons change, but a farmer's work never does. The Bloyer Agency, or local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips their hat to those who help ensure we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage they need to keep growing, and we're full of gratitude. So we're taking this moment to say thank you for bringing in the harvest today for a well-fed world tomorrow. Trust in farming. Trust in the Bloyer Agency in Odobolt. Trust in tomorrow. Contact the Bloyer Agency today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Well, the Falcons with a big lead at the half. 52-7 is the score. Take you through the scoring. Opening drive goes The distance into the end zone capped off by a 53-yard Easton Harms reception at the 10:50 mark, and the Falcons took a 6-0 lead. The extra point was no good. Then a 26-yard run by Cooper DeJean, and the way he got that was on the opening kickoff for the Falcons, the ensuing kickoff. It checked up at about the 25-yard line and was picked up by a Falcon right there. They went on the very next play into the end zone, and with 10:41, 9 seconds later, the Falcons made it 13-0 after the extra point was good from Caden Wareham. Again, the Falcons scored on an 87-yard touchdown, this time by Cooper DeJean, and the lead at that point was 20-0. Extra point was good at the 4:10 mark, but a touchdown went the other way at the 4:09 mark. First play of the drive, as Wiggins was able to hit Buddy. He made one man miss and into the end zone. Extra point was good. It was 20-7. Then the Falcons scored on a 29-yard touchdown pass from Cooper DeJean to Dearson, and then Dearson got a 2-point conversion after an offsides was called against the Falcons, moved him back 5 yards. Larry Allen decided, instead of trying to kick into that wind from that far out, he decided to go the other way, throw it, and it was good for 2. And at that point, it was 28-7. Falcons just kept adding on to it with 8:11 to go in the second quarter. A pass to Sharkey into the end zone, good on the extra point, and it was 35-0. And then Sheaver had an interception return from 35 yards out, extra point good, and it was 42-7. And the final play, scoring play, was a Dearson 2-yard run. The extra point snap was high. Cooper took off with it, then threw across his body into the end zone as it was caught for the 2-point conversion, and that's where we sit right now, 50-7, as the Falcons from OABCIG are dominating the Falcons from West Sioux by a total of 43 points. Right now, running clock is going. So obviously we're stopped at the half. When we come out in the second half, if it gets inside of 35 points, we'll go back to a stop clock. If not, the clock will only stop on scores, change of possession, timeouts, and penalties. Those are the only time that the clock will stop. Otherwise, it's going to keep on ticking, and this 43-point lead is going to probably propel your Falcons from OABCIG into a matchup next week. We heard that South Central Calhoun was up early in their game. That's a possible matchup that they might have as we look forward. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors tonight. Our sponsors for OABCIG include the Bloyer Agency, Beckman Motors, Holstein Manufacturing, Hoffman Agency, Evertech, Rex Chevrolet, Schmidt Insurance, Zimmies, Holstein Senior Living, and Swanson Insurance. United Bank of Iowa is our scoreboard sponsor, Gordon's Body Shop, our pregame show sponsor, and our postseason sponsor, making all the video possible. And thank you so much for doing so, is North Star Community Credit Union. Mr. Dotzler, stats from that first half, they are impressive for the Falcons.
Yeah, I'll give you a number, and you can tell me what it means. 377.
I don't think I weighed that much at my last checkup, but I mean, it was close.
Me and you together, maybe. That's total yards by Cooper DeJean offensively. I have my stat sheet's a mess tonight, but I have 14. There's a lot
yards for the first half.
14 out of 20 passing for 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rushing, 10 carries, 195 yards, and 2 additional touchdowns. Griffin Dearson, he has 5 carries, 8, 20, 36 yards and a touchdown. Easton Harms, receiving, I have 3 catches, 80 yards. Cam Sharkey, 5 catches, 52 yards. Colton Opp has 1 for 10 yards. Griffin Dearson, 3 for 35, plus a 2-point conversion, and Gabe Winterroad got on the action with a 14-yard catch. Interceptions, Easton Harms with 2, Ethan Sheaver with 1 return for a touchdown, and Cooper DeJean with that last one right before the end of the first half.
And the reason that one didn't go into the end zone, it did. Easton Harms, after DeJean caught it and was getting tackled, he lateraled back to Easton Harms, who went all the way into the end zone, but unfortunately a block in the back, or a low block, is what ended up calling that back. So that's why the half ends, because on that penalty, it's not like the pros where you play one more play. When that penalty goes off, that's the last play of the half, and it ends right there. So with 8:34 remaining on our half, we sit right now at 50-7. Falcons have the lead by 43. They are going to kick off in the second half. More than likely, they will kick off into the wind in the second half, so they have the wind with them in the fourth quarter. But what an impressive half of play for the Falcons. So If you're watching today and you want to tell me how bad a job I am doing, you can do that right there on your YouTube chat, and I appreciate that. Feel free. You can type in what you need to type, but you can't make fun of a couple of people. Mr. Dan Doetz doing a great job as always, and Hannah Schmidt, who, after recovering through her injury last week, is here tonight, healthy and able-bodied, and she's doing a fabulous job keeping the camera on the ball. And I'm going to tell you, folks, when you're covering the OABCIG Falcons, that is not easy. I think she has to go home after these Friday nights and ice that right arm, the camera arm, as that moves back and forth. It is not easy to keep up with how fast this goes, but she does an excellent job, and we wouldn't be able to be on this YouTube channel without her. Also want to thank everybody back at the studios at KCHE for making it possible to us to broadcast on both this YouTube channel and on KCHE AM 1440. We're going to take a break from the station. If you're on listening to KCHE, you might hear some music, you might hear some weather. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you're going to see the Falcon in the middle of the field. He's not going to move, but if he does, please call in and let us know. Either way, if you want to get a hold of me, you can do that online. Go to Facebook, look me up, Mike Earl with Nepal Real Estate. Send me a message there. I'd be glad to hear from you. You can tell us how we can improve. I want to say thank you again to everybody. Falcons on top by a big number. It's 50-7, OABCIG on top of West Sioux, and we will be back in about 8 or 9 minutes.
40 or 42. Total touchdowns.
What can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a three-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
Wareham's going to kick off here as we're ready to start half number 2. Falcons are on top, 50-7, kicking with the wind. Ball is in the air. Line drive kick is going to be fielded and into the end zone for a touchback through the end zone and out of bounds.
So will take the ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball was touched, and that's why they had to wait until it got through the end zone. As it is, with 11:56 to play in this third quarter, the West Sioux squad with a very uphill battle, and OABCIG just looking to make sure that they get out of this healthy.
Yeah.
So anticipate maybe a series or two for the starting defense, and after that, kind of start substituting some people in. See, Cooper is still out there.
Yeah, Sheaver's still out there.
Looks like most of the starters are still out there.
Gio, Zach.
Easton is out there. Peter's out there. So the starters are out there right now. As they go twins to the right, one to the left. Tight ends, a couple of them will flank over to the left side. Shotgun for Wiggins as he will take the snap, look to hand off left side, and there's a little bit of running room over there, but it's going to get stretched out and taken out of bounds after a gain of maybe 1.
Was that Sheaver on the stop?
Boltman
I couldn't tell.
It could have been. Call it a half a yard. Even though it goes out of bounds, with the continuous clock, you are not going to have a stoppage until there is a timeout, a penalty, or a score, or a change of possession. Again, they'll run a couple of tight ends on the right side this time. Put 2 receivers out to the right, looking to throw over the middle, and that is incomplete. And the clock continues to tick. It'll be 3rd and 9. So if you're looking at all the other 1A scores, South Central Calhoun is on top in their game. Underwood and Van Meter are tied up at 14, the last we heard. And not sure on the other game where that one sat, but those are the 2 I do know about. And South Central Calhoun what was the score there?
20-6.
20-6. South Central Calhoun was up over Southeast Valley.
2:35 left in the third.
So they are looking to throw again. Wiggins throws over to the left side, tapped at the line, incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 here. And if you're West Sioux, you got to punt, I guess.
Yeah, it's a tough decision
4th
here.
and 9. Need to get out to the 30. You're down by 43 points.
It looks like they are going to line up to punt.
They're at least going to line up to punt. Falcons, again, are just going to line up in their defense. 10-19 and counting. Snap is back. Low snap, fielded. Line drive kick is going to check up. And, you know, with how that kick was line drive, how it stopped on a dime.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Not what I was expecting. I thought it would hit and get a nice roll, and instead it just checks right up. And it'll be 1st and 10 for your OABCIG Falcons at the 47-yard line of West Sioux.
We see the starting unit is coming back for a series here at least.
I think you got to let Dearson kind of eat up some yards here.
Yeah, that'd be my guess what Coach Allen's got.
He'll probably come out and throw deep, but trips to the left, one to the right.
Flea flicker.
DeJean in the shotgun, taking the snap. He is going to throw, and he is going to go deep.
He's
going over the top, and he overthrow it by about 30 yards. And they're going to throw a flag because the guy had an arm on him the whole time. So the penalty will go against the player against West Sioux who was running with him. He was doing an arm bar the whole way down the field. I don't think it was catchable, but there is no requirement that it be catchable at the high school level.
Trayton Kohler was the intended receiver.
So they will mark off 15 yards here and make it 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Yeah, okay, so I think they're going to run the ball. Yeah, they'll probably give it to Pearson, and then they run the double move, deep ball on the post. Like I said, the Falcon offense is not designed to run clock.
They're trying to put another. Yeah, they're trying to put another score up so they can have the rest of the night off, Mike.
That's okay. Twins right and left, bunched up here, looking to throw one more time. Cooper has his man on the left side, caught, and it is going to be Harms out at the 10-yard line, and a flag on the play as number 35 for West Sioux hit late. We'll see what it is. Either a horse collar or it is a late hit, one of the two. Either way, it'll be a personal foul, and that'll bring it down even closer to the goal. Got to the 10, make it the 5 now on the penalty. So the Falcons get the stop on the first series for West Sioux. They come out and now have it first and goal from the 5. Well, will they run the ball to DeJean now?
Well, I would sure think so, but
Cooper
might keep
Cooper's
it.
again in the shotgun. I'm laughing, folks. This is just such a fun game to call. They're so good at what they do. As DeJean gets to the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. 5-yard touchdown run to Griffin DeJean. We got a Falcon player down at the line. That is what the one thing for the Falcon offense or defense they want to avoid. And he gets up and walks away. A little bit of a limp to it there. Everybody talking here. Looks like a lineman for the Falcons.
Alex Clark.
Alex
center.
Clark, and he wants to stay out there. I think he's going to have to come off. And the player for West Sioux is still down and has not gotten up. So the injured Falcon is number 73. That is Alex Clark. He's walking off the field. And the West Sioux player is still on the ground. So we're going to take a break here for the injury. With the touchdown, the Falcons are ahead 56-7. 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in a minute. They are stretching out the legs, so it might be a cramp. Let's hope that's what it is. Back in a moment.
I'm Mark Hansen, third-generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Oibo. We have been family-owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Oibo or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Oibo. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
So the Falcons march into the end zone, scoring touchdown number 8 of the game. Snap back, spot down, kick is no good as Cooper was barely able to get the spot down, mishandled it on that snap. So it's 56-7 on the missed extra point. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back here in Ida Grove. Falcons from OABCIG on top big.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all. Savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
Caden Wareham with kicking duties for
So we are going to be kicking off here. Falcons are on top, 56-7.
Alex Clark is on the kickoff coverage team, and he is back out on the field, so that's good news for the Falcons.
I thought he wanted to stay back out there, but once you're on the ground, they make you come out. And the player for West Sioux did walk off the field under his own power. High kick in the air, going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line, coming back the other way. Going to make a move and taken down at the 30-yard line.
Gabe Winterode on that.
That's what we call it, just jump on and fall to the ground, and did that and got the man down for West Sioux. Falcons scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, and 1 here in quarter number 3 already, with 8:36 to go and a running clock. And to get that clock to stop running, I think West Sioux must score 3 touchdowns. Twins to the left and right. Wiggins in the backfield, shotgun set. One with him is going to look to run around the right end, and he will run into the defense, get tackled forward. About 4 on the carry.
Yeah, Trayton Kohler on the stop there.
That's the first time we called his name tonight in a while. He is a great defensive player for these Falcons to go along with Ehrig and Sheaver and that defensive line. You don't call their names all the time.
Yeah.
But you know what they're doing is taking up those linemen for the Falcons, and throughout the year they've taken up the linemen for the opposing team and let those linebackers run free, and they can make the plays. One of those, you don't get any credit, but you do your job. Twins left and right. Wiggins in the shotgun. Snap back, looking to run left side, and he is going to get stuffed.
Ran right into Ethan Sheaver.
Gain of maybe 2 and brings up a 3rd down and 3.5, maybe 4. As we go under the 7:30 mark here. Ball just short of the 37-yard line. Need to get out to the 40 for a first down. Twins left and right. 3rd down and 3.5. Wiggins, shotgun, taking the snap, wants to run, and he is going to get stopped short of the first down.
I believe that was Kohler and Ethan Sheaver on the stop.
Be about a yard short. Ball's at the 39. We'll see what West Sioux wants to do here. Anticipate them going for it, I guess.
We can give a shout out to Trust Wells right now, can't we? Trust, we miss you on the field, and we hope to get you back really soon.
That's true. And if you're going to miss a game, it's nice to miss a game where, for the most part, your offense was able to score enough points to make you a little less nervous at home. I know I'd be nervous if I was sitting there.
Yeah, and I think he was early.
So they're going to look to run the ball up the middle. And
Cooper DeJean on the sack.
On the backfield. And Cooper says, all right, if you want to go for it, down 49, go right ahead. As the Falcons get the stop, and OABCIG is taking over the football. I think they'll keep the offense out there for this series. If they score one more touchdown, I don't anticipate them going back out there for the starters.
Yep, they are on the field.
We're at the 19-second mark on the play clock. If they get inside the 10-second mark, that's going to be a long time. The clock should have stopped on the change of possession, but the hometown clock operator did a nice job.
Yep, shout out to them.
And started again. Looking to throw deep again is DeJean.
He is
wanting
going
to
for
take it all over the top of the defense. Dearson dives and comes up 2 yards short.
Dearson is incomplete. Levi Koopman on the
So is this just a statement at this point?
Yeah.
For anybody else who's watching the film?
Most definitely.
You're up against the number 4 team in the state. And you're making sure that right now everybody is looking at them and knowing they're punching up.
Now our opponent in the semis will potentially be South Central Calhoun.
That's true.
If they hang on and win. So
Trips left, Twins right. So Cooper would be the only running player for the Falcons if he gets it, unless they run some type of motion. They do not. Cooper's looking to throw. They're going to do a little bubble screen off to the right side. And tried to get it to Kohler there, and goes through his hands. Just a little high on the pass.
Yeah, Ethan Sheaver really laid the guy out on a block on the right side there.
So they'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. You know, I know they don't want to run DeJean here, just because you don't want to get in a position where somebody gets tackled wrong. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Cooper takes the snap, looking to throw. Over the left side, has his man caught. He's going to make his move, and he's got the first down and more to the 20. And Sharkey will go out of bounds and tackled late. We'll take it down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line.
21-yard pickup.
So it was 3rd and 10. Ho hum. Let's pick up 21. And now it is 1st and 10 Falcons again in the red zone. Looking to add to a 56-7 lead. One to the right, Trips to the left. Anticipate a Dearson run to the right side. Snap back, Dearson run to the right side. Up the middle, and he is going to rumble forward. You know, I was looking this year. Dearson at the start of the year was about 20 pounds lighter on the score sheet than he is now. He has been in the weight room working hard, and it shows, because when you hit him, you bounce off of him, and he just keeps right on going. Picks up 6 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 4. 1 to the right, trips to the left, ball's on the left hash. DeJean looking to the right side, 20 seconds on the play clock, and they are going to hand off again. No, it's going to be DeJean, and he will make his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
4-yard touchdown.
So DeJean into the end zone. I believe they were at the 7-yard line. So a 7-yard touchdown run for DeJean.
No.
Oh, they're going to say he's out of bounds.
Ruling is out of bounds, just short of the pylon.
So DeJean is going to not get into the end zone, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They're going to bunch up here. DeJean will go under center. Behind him is DeJean. Snap back. DeJean up the middle, and he is not going to get in. He's going to be just short. So 2:45 and counting.
Short of the end zone.
2nd and goal. They're going to talk things over here. Bring on 1 extra lineman. That might be the biggest weight differential, bringing Winterode out and the lineman in that we'll have all season.
I'm going to let Cooper sneak it and have Griffin push him from behind here.
They're going to line up again. And they're going to run the shotgun. DeJean in front, going to lead the way. And they're going to have a couple of fullbacks back there as DeJean is going to run into the end zone and fall forward and touchdown. DeJean touchdown run. He just wanted me to have the right number on the score sheet. I'd already written DeJean down. So a 1-yard run. 2:09 on the clock. 2nd touchdown of the half. Now 62-0. 62-0. Or 62-7.
Wow.
Just that one play in the first half. A 46-yard touchdown on the catch and run on the wide receiver screen. And other than that, the defense for the Falcons has been unbelievable.
Impressive, yep.
And Cooper's going to come out. That might be his last play of the game right there.
Yeah. Hey, he took a good lick there on that last touchdown run.
So snap back, spot down, kick up. It is good. 63-0. Falcon, or 63-7. I keep saying nothing. I'm sorry, folks. I just got it in my head. It's 63-7. 2:09 to play in the 3rd quarter. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Back in a moment.
Life is about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Well, we have 63 jumping jacks going right now. I am not a math major. In fact, my math ended my sophomore year in high school, so somebody can check my math, and that would probably help. But I have 271 total jumping jacks for the cheerleaders. It might be the most work they've done all year. 63 points on the board, 7 points for the West Sioux Falcons as Wareham's out to kick. And Cooper DeJean scored the touchdown, and he
Jaden Wareham with kicking duties.
You know, that's almost harder to keep stats on that than it is for Cooper.
It is. The ball falls off the tee. Well, Cooper's what, 400 some yards, 500 some yards,
yeah,
600. Are we at 600 yards yet? We're close.
No, yeah.
It was at 370 some in the first half.
Yeah, he's in the 400 somewhere.
Try to get a kick here as Wareham puts foot to ball. High kick is going to hit field at about the 15-yard line and run up and tackle down. And the Falcon defense will come out. Let's see who.
34 for the Falcons.
Peyton Harris.
Peyton Harris makes the stop on the play. So the West Sioux team comes out. Minute 49 and counting. OABCIG with a big lead. It's a 56-point advantage.
Got a few subs in there now, Mike.
trips to the right, one to the left. Wiggins, the shotgun. Snap back, looking to throw. Right side, has a man, and it is caught. And down at the 30.
Yep, number 32. 35 on the reception. Copeman's.
I have that as Levi Copeman's. So, minute 7. Again, they'll go in the shotgun. Man out to the motion, right side. Wiggins wants to throw that way. It is caught. Now going to cut back inside. Makes a couple men miss. Out past the first down marker. Maybe then stood up. It's going to be right at the line to gain. And they are going to move it forward. As we are probably going to hit the end of the quarter after this next play. 40 seconds remain in the third. This Falcon offense has been tremendous today, and the Falcon defense has been right there with them. 4 interceptions, 1 forced fumble. The fumble was recovered by West Sioux, though. One of those interceptions went into the end zone as Shiva ran it in from 35 out. Wiggins looks to run around the left side. He's got the corner and will keep on going out to the 45-yard line.
8-yard pickup.
8 yards, and that is going to do it for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it is 63-7. OABCIG on top by 56. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions and listening on KCHE AM 1440 in Cherokee. Back in a moment.
As an independent agent, I work for you, helping you find the right coverage with the best companies at extremely competitive rates. I'm Jared with Schmidt Insurance in downtown Dollar Creek. I offer a complete lineup of insurance products including home, auto, farm, commercial, as well as life and retirement. For a no-obligation quote, call me at 365-2535. That's 365-2535.
All right, well, my math was checked by somebody who knows better. 313 jumping jacks have been done by the OABCIG cheerleaders, and the fans have been enjoying every single one of those jumping jacks to correlate with a point for the Falcons offense, as they have dominated tonight, taken out to a 28-7 lead in that first quarter, and after that they have not looked back. The defense hasn't allowed another point. The only points scored were on a Wiggins to Buddy touchdown, 46 yards out from 4:09 to go. It was the first play of the third drive for West Sioux. Other than that, this defense has been tremendous.
Oh, yeah. You know, you thought, wow, you know, this could be a game, but the Falcons stomped that out in a hurry.
Now, we were talking before the game, and I know people are going to say that I am tooting my own horn, and I am not, folks. I just want you to know the confidence I had in the team coming in. We were discussing how this might be a tough game, and I said, I think this is going to be a 35-plus point game.
Yeah.
And we kind of looked at each other. You were thinking more like 10 points.
Yeah.
It's just something about this Falcons team. They hadn't put together a complete game for a while.
Yeah.
And they've done it so far tonight.
It's a big play machine.
Twins left and right. Wiggins in the shotgun. Ball at the 45-yard line. Man in motion, 2nd down and 3, looking to throw, rolling out to the right side, trying to throw across his body. And a nice play there by 64.
Is that Burke?
That is
Evan Burke.
Evan Burke, who got in the way and busted up that play. And it brings up a 3rd and we'll call it a long 2. Ball is just short of the 45. They need to get just past the 47. You know it's not good when the press box is making fun of your good play. That's a bad sign. That was a good play. Twins right and twins left make a trips to the left side. Ball near the left hash. Looking to roll out the right side. And they're going to throw that way. It is caught, and first down yardage gained and more to the 36-yard line. Buddy with the catch. So now the Falcons from West Sioux moving the ball. 11 minutes to play here.
18-yard pass play there.
You know, they're not going to give up.
No.
They didn't want their season to end this way. They weren't anticipating this buzzsaw when they came down the road to Ida Grove. But when they got here, it was here. And now they're just trying to finish up the season. They want to hold their heads high and play to the last whistle, and you can respect them for that. Twins left and right for Wiggins again. One in the backfield. He'll take the snap, rolling out to his left side. They're trying to blitz him on that side. Going to throw over the top of the defense, and he will overthrow everyone. The clock continues to run. Running clock here, 10:25 and counting.
You look through their roster, Mike. They have a lot of underclassmen.
Yes, they do.
A lot of success. I think I looked. The previous 3 years, I believe they were 35-3 combined those 3 years. So this is a team that knows how to win and expects to win. So they kind of met their match tonight.
You know, when we came into this playoff pairings that we had, snap is back. Wiggins looks to run up the middle and running back outside. Play taken down and pick up a 5 yards. They'll bring up a third down and 5 here. The initial thought I had when you saw the pod they got put in, when you had Emmetsburg and West Sioux and Hull Western Christian, you thought, man, that's a pretty tough pod. But how did they feel?
Yeah.
Those are 3 pretty good schools, and you look at they got OABCIG tossed in with them, and they had a 41-14 game last week with some bad weather, and now you got a good weather game, and they're just going, man, what would it be like if it was a beautiful weather game? Over the top and overthrown from Wiggins, and bring up a 4th down here.
You know, some of our early opponents, ESAC, Mapleton, MVAO, you know, they're looking at this game and saying, hey, this is a quarterfinal playoff team, and we fared just as good. So, you know.
When the offense clicks, and they get up. When they get up early,
oh yeah,
there is very little that you can do. And even that 41-14 game, once the offense started going, the game was over.
Yeah.
4th and 5. West Sioux looking to throw over the right side, caught, first down yardage, and to the 20. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for West Sioux with 8:38.
That was Gabe Winterode and Bo Neiman on the stop.
They're playing that keep them in front of your defense. And the nice part about that running clock is it just keeps this game moving.
Yeah, this half has been quite different, hasn't it?
Twins left and right. Wiggins lining up from his 25, looking to throw over the top of the defense. Has a man there. It is overthrown. Buddy, I believe, has, I'm going to say 14 inches on Winter Road there.
Yeah,
might be more than that.
He's 6'2", so.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of my 6-year-old son standing next to me, but Winterow was step for step with him, but if it's thrown where he can catch it, I don't think he's got too much chance to get up there.
Gabe's listed at 5'5", so.
So the clock is ticking, 7:41 and counting. The thing with the Falcon defense is the speed they have, the ability to keep up with everyone. You think, well, what if they go against the passing team? This is what happens when they go against the passing team.
Neiman out there.
Okay.
That was Neiman out there?
Yep, that's Bo Neiman.
I am sorry. What's Bo Neiman's height?
Bo is number 11. Let's see. 5'9", so he's got a little bit on Gabe.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we got 7:24 to play. Timeout on the field. We'll keep it here for a second. You know, we talked about some of the stats from the first half, and Cooper had, almost 400 yards in the first half.
380, right around there.
Then you look at the second half, he gets into the end zone once. And when you look at what this offense was able to do, 7 first-half touchdowns, one of them was a defensive return. You come out in the second half and you score a couple more touchdowns here. If you have been watching this tape, what do you try to take away?
Yeah, you're scared.
What do you do?
You know, defensively, 4 takeaways, 4 interceptions, right?
Are you going to try to throw the ball against this team?
Yeah,
obviously, that's not easy.
You know, one thing about it, it seems like their pass plays are kind of predetermined, and he's throwing into coverage, which is, you know, that's dangerous.
So Wiggins looking to throw here, and he is going to get sacked way back at the 30-yard line. Salcido just shot out of a cannon.
Yep.
Big play on a sack there. 7:14 to go and counting. Third and about 20 here.
Yeah, lost 10 on that play.
I anticipate them going for the end zone here. As Wiggins lines up in the shotgun, he'll set up at his 35, trips to his left, twins to his right. Snap is back. Low snap. Got a little pressure. Going to run out to the left side. Chased, and they are going to get to the 20 and tackled. He gets about 10 of it back. And it'll bring up a 4th and 9 here. So when it was that sack holds large if you're going to try to keep him to 7 points.
That was Caden Wareham on the stop for the Falcons.
Wareham, in addition to his kicking duties, getting a little defense in tonight. We're almost halfway through quarter number 4. Appreciate everybody joining us and watching tonight. If you're doing so, you can let your Falcons know how much you love them on the comment section. We got a timeout here as the Falcon lead is 63-7. 6:01 to play. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. You're also listening on AM 1440 KCHE in Cherokee.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
I want to say a big thank you to our postseason sponsor, North Star Community Credit Union. They're the sponsor that stepped to the plate and said, hey, we need to have video of these games, and that we do. And that's because they provided that service for us. I want to say thank you to them. It is 4th and 9 here. We also want to say thank you to our scoreboard sponsor all year, United Bank of Iowa, and our pregame show sponsor, Gordon's Body Shop. As they look to roll out to the right side, Wiggins trying to catch an edge. He has a man. It is caught, first down yardage and more, and he will get into the end zone for the touchdown.
19-yard.
With a 19-yard touchdown reception on 4th and 9. So Schweisaw gets into the end zone with 5:51 to play in the 4th quarter. 19 yards out from Wiggins. His second touchdown of the game to go against 4 interceptions. So they are going to set up. Snap is back, spot is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Falcon lead is down to 49. It's 63-14. We'll take a break and back in a moment.
Here are a few Facebook reviews from Zimmy's Bar and Grill in Ida Grove. Best prime rib I've ever had. From appetizers and drinks, meal and price, all was great. Pretzel burger was to die for. Highly recommended, and I can't wait to go back to try more menu items. We stopped at Zimmy's in Ida Grove after our game, and they stayed open for us. It was steak night, and they were delicious.
I'm Eric Zimmerman, inviting you to enjoy our family-friendly full menu restaurant. Try it, love it, and come back for more at Zimmy's Bar and Grill, East Highway 175, Ida Grove.
All right, the Falcons will be receiving a kick here. 5:51 to play in the game. Their lead is 63-14. Looks like Van Meter has their game in hand now against Underwood, and South Central Calhoun is up late against Southeast Valley. That's kind of a payback game because Southeast Valley won the regular season matchup, and now South Central Calhoun comes out and really taking it to them. I believe that game was at Southeast Valley, so it's a big win on the road for a playoff game. I think OABCIG lost, was it 2 years ago?
To Southeast Valley,
to Southeast Valley in the playoffs. That was their first playoff appearance in a while.
Yep.
And that was, I believe, Southeast Valley was the #1 running team in the state, and at the time, OABCIG was the #1 passing team in the state. But that looks like their season will be coming to an end. South Central Calhoun moves on. Would anticipate possibly a matchup in the first round at the Unidome of OABCIG taking on South Central Calhoun. So Tapide on to kick. He is going to kick deep. It is going to be into the end zone, and first and 10 for the Falcons at their 20-yard line.
First and 10, Falcons on the 20.
So you'll see the backup quarterback coming in as Heemer will take over the duties, or will it be Beckett? I think you'll see Heemer out there.
Yeah, Zach is out there now.
So Heemer will take over As the starters are
got Salcedo in the backfield.
Twins to the left and right. Snap is back. Hand goes to Salcedo up the middle, and he is going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Run the ball out to about the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 here. Ticking towards that 5-minute mark. Now nobody in the backfield. Hemer by himself. Quads to the left, one to the right, looking to run up the right side, and he is going to get tackled, losing 2 yards on the play. So I think we're seeing the starters out there still for West Sioux. Not sure. Either way, it's going to tick underneath the 5-minute mark. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Hemer. This is where it's funny. You know, most teams will try to milk all 17 seconds here. If they get inside of 10 seconds, that was a long time. They did not. They got to 13. Hemer looking to throw, and it is going to be missed there. I think it was Quirk.
Yeah, Carson Quirk was intended
to go to Quirk. And you wonder, well, why are they throwing? That's going to stop the clock. No, it does not stop the clock. The clock is running right now. So they will look to punt here. To the sideline. See what they do. At least they're looking like they're going to go for it.
They're looking like, who's going to punt it, Coach? They are going to go.
They're going to go here. So trips to the left, Twins to the right. Hemer in the shotgun, taking a snap, looking to throw, and he is going to get eaten alive. Got right on through there, and number 31 with the sack. 71 with the sack. It's just hard for me to tell on these silver numbers.
Yeah, Juan Tepete.
So Tepete on the tackle, and that'll put the West Sioux offense back out there. Ball at the 3:40 and ticking. That clock keeps on running. We appreciate that, scorekeeper. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 16. Good hometown scorekeeper keeping the clock running. Twins right and left for Wiggins. He puts a man in motion to his right side. Hands off that way, trying to catch the edge. They're pushing him outside, and he's going to catch the seam.
He's going to score, did he? Or stepped out.
Out of bounds, I believe a 7-yard pickup.
He's out of bounds on the 9-yard line.
Bring up a
7-yard run.
2nd and 3 here, as we're under 3 minutes to go. So the Falcons of West Sioux just fighting till the end here. Twins left and right, one in the backfield with Wiggins again. Snap is back. They're going to hand off left side and tackle down.
Evan Burke on the stop.
Burke with a stop, pick up about 1 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down here. As we're under 2.5 to go. Falcon defense has allowed 14 points so far. Twins left, Twins right, 1 in the backfield. Wiggins, snap is back, looking to throw. Wiggins, pressure on the left side, over the top of the defense, out of play. And the clock will go under 2 minutes now with a 4th down.
We want to remind both teams and the fans to wait for the presentation of awards at the conclusion of the game.
Final score as South Central Calhoun moves on 26-6. So South Central Calhoun has punched their ticket to the Unidome, 26-6. Falcons from OABCIG are going to be shortly behind them. We're under 1:52 to play. Twins left and right. 4th down, 2 to go. Snap back, Wiggins looking to run, up it up the middle, and I don't know if he got it.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's going to be short. We'll see where they mark it.
They are.
Falcons will get the ball back. So the defense holds. The offense will come back out. And that hometown scoreboard operator already has the clock running on the change of possession. Bless his heart. We'll snap the ball until we're under 1 minute to play. You know, we had a a road scoreboard operator that wouldn't keep it going on a running clock, and our hometown scoreboard, he knows what he's doing. Twins to the left, one to the right, and they get two to the right and one in the backfield. Snap is back to Hemer, and they're going to hand off in the backfield.
And Salcido
rumbles forward, and he will pick up 2. So they'll have to run one more play, and then the Falcons of OABCIG can enjoy a full week as they look forward to that Unidome trip. So Trust Wells wanted to be out here tonight. Unfortunately, he could not, but if you're going to watch a game, you might as well watch a 63-14 win. Snap is back. Again, they're going to hand it off, and up the middle they go, and Salcido will get stopped.
That should be the last play, Mike.
And that's going to do it. So OABCIG will get the victory. Final score 63-14. And the Falcons will walk onto the field and celebrate another trip to the Dome. Undefeated season, undefeated into the playoffs so far, and they have 2 more victories to go until they can be back-to-back state champions. Last year 2A, this year looking to take home a 1A state title. We'll have the game on this YouTube channel next week. You can also catch it on KCHE. We'll be back in a few moments. Take a minute break, and back here you are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hard-working insurance for hard-working people. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at SwansonWithYou.com.
Your game, South Central Calhoun.
Larry Beckman Motors in Odeboat is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odeboat.
All right, Falcons get the victory tonight. Final score 63-14. Scoring started on a 53-yard touchdown pass from Cooper DeJean into the wind to Easton Harms. He ran into the end zone at the 10:50 mark, and it was 6-0. The extra point was no good. They were kicking into the wind, about a 30-yard wind blowing from the south to the north tonight, one end zone to the other. The Falcons followed that up with the ensuing kickoff, which they recovered, and then they went in on a 26-yard run by Cooper DeJean with the 10:41 to go. So within 9 seconds, at 10:50 and then 10:41, the Falcons scored 2 touchdowns, and the extra point was good. They were up 13-0 at that point. The Falcons added an 87-yard touchdown run from Cooper DeJean, capping off a 95-yard drive. That 87-yard touchdown run with the extra point put the Falcons up 20-0. The answer back from Wiggins to Buddy went 46 yards on the ensuing kickoff. First play was a 46-yard catch and run. 4:09 to play. It was 20-7. We thought maybe West Sioux's going to get back in this one. But then a 29-yard touchdown pass from DeJean to Dearson. The 2-point conversion also went to Dearson, and it was 28-7, and that's the end of the first quarter. Start the second quarter up. The Falcons get a 6-yard touchdown pass to Cam Sharkey at the 8:11 mark. The next possession goes to West Sioux. First play from scrimmage, they throw an interception to Sheaver, who runs it in from 35 yards out, and all of a sudden it's not only 35-42-7 game, but you're wondering, oh my goodness, are we going to get to 35? Yes, we got to 35 points in the first half, and when they scored one more time on a Griffin Dearson 2-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion was good, and at that point it was at the half, and we were 50-7. Falcons came out in that third quarter, scoring 2 more times at the 8:59 mark, a 5-yard run by Griffin Dearson, and then DeJean scored on a 1-yard touchdown plunge with 2:09 to play, and at the end of the third quarter, it was 63-7. Fourth quarter, only scoring was on a Sioux touchdown that was caught from 19 yards out from Wiggins, so he gets 2 touchdown passes. Sioux with the touchdown catch and run with 5:51 to play. Defense held up the rest of the way, and your final 63-14 OABCIG with a dominating performance on their way to the Unidome. Dan, can you take us through some of the stats tonight?
Yeah, Cooper DeJean finished up with a monster game. 16 out of 24 through the air, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. On the ground, 11 rushes, 201 yards, 3 touchdowns. So 420 yards, 421. Just a monster game for Cooper. Griffin Dearson, 7 rushes, 42 yards. Easton Harms, 4 catches, 96 yards and a touchdown. Cam Sharkey, 6 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. Colton Opp had a catch for 10 yards. Griffin Dearson, 4 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. And Gabe Winterode, 1 catch for 14 yards. But again, MVP, Mike, the defense, the 4 interceptions, the line, Vince, Carter Hofling, and Andrew Schulte did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage. West Sioux was not able to run up the middle, and when they tried to go outside, our speed shined again.
Well, the Falcons get the win over the Falcons. OABCIG moving on. We'll have the broadcast next week, but unfortunately we will not have the video. So we'll let you know what's happening there. Stay tuned on your YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe to that Fuller Digital Solutions channel to get updates on all their future broadcasts. Falcons of OABCIG win over the Falcons of West Sioux. Your final score 63-14, capping off their undefeated season and moving to the Unidome. 2 more games to play until they bring home the hardware in 1A. A reminder to everybody as we enter into the weekend, again, I say it every week, but just remember, folks, if you drink, do not drive, and if you drive, remember, please do not drink. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, and we look forward to talking to you again on Saturday of next week.